Doesn't matter. Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 64, the one where Mario gets bloody. I wanted to play it again. And I figured I'd rather do it sooner rather than later. That way I don't do oof and forget everything. It should be fun. It should be fun, because again, a lot of these levels I haven't seen. And if I can really manage to get 8 more stars and fucking glitch my way to Bowser, then I am Jesus incarnate. Which Mario believes in, probably. He's an Italian-American in Brooklyn. He was probably raised Catholic. Most likely, like 9 times out of 10, he was probably raised Catholic. He was probably went to Catholic church, Catholic school. He probably got beaten by the nuns. You know, slapped in his wrist with a ruler. Probably gave him some very weird ideas about relationships and such. Oh. God damn it, man. What do you expect from me? Mamma mia. I'll roll up my sleeves for this, man. There, gamer. Gamer. Like a little verification check. But I hope everyone else is doing okay. The promptness to quickness. The promptness to Christmas. The expenses everyone has to pay. Time and effort. It's a lot of stress. But I'm assuming everyone's expecting a little bit of a break within the next week. I suppose I am too. It kind of snuck up on me. I have everything ready for it, but at the same time, it's like, man, it's this week? It's this week. My work is done for what I just did, and now we're all going to be out. I fell for it again! What's wrong with me? Evidently, I'm not entirely focused. I need to be more focused. I mentioned the other day that I tend to brute force things a lot. The belief in pure effort. Part of me that wants to get it right in one. And that involves planning and thinking and thoughtfulness. Which is ironic. There's a part of me that I want to be able to rush into a situation and handle things and do things instinctively without thinking. In other situations, while in other situations, I want to be able to approach and be smart about things. Ironically, I want those both for 2 different situations in which I do the opposite. So I've kind of got my entire life switched, flipped upside down. I'm sick, I think. Chills, weak, and tired. I'm sorry. It's a horrible timing. I've heard things are going around. Obviously, it's winter, but even then, things are going around. Hopefully, it's not too bad, but, I mean, all of those symptoms sound, to be frank, bad. None of that sounds good. Or fun. I've been there, and it's not... I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Yep. Scary, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully it subsides, or or if it is a sickness, hopefully it's relatively mild. Because by God, being sick sucks. I don't know how it didn't bother me as a kid, unless I just didn't get severely sick as a child. I got sick. I mean, I got sick as a kid. Like anyone, I got sick as a kid, but maybe it just didn't, like, show it to me in any kind of major way until I was older. I don't know. Oh my God, that was a fucking risk and a half. Why am I doing this the stupid way? Why don't I play safe? From a book I am in the process of rereading. But it was a quote that was sticking with me today, and I don't know why. It was sticking with me as much as I just heard it, and I was like, that's of interest. To tell you the truth, I'm rereading a book and simultaneously listening to an audiobook of that book. I've read the book many times, but it's not like I'm cheating by listening to the audiobook. And I know a lot of people have very opinionated thoughts about audiobooks versus books. They're both good and they're both enjoyable, but they are different experiences, blatantly. Anyone who says reading and audiobook reading are the same, it's not true. That doesn't mean one's bad or one's worse than the other one necessarily, but they're obviously different, and they obviously take different things from your mind. They are different. Doesn't mean one's bad, but you'll get different things out of them. But I'm listening to it as well as reading it, because I can't read while I'm at work, but I can listen while I work. And a certain phrase stuck with me. Having someone around to pamper can help. I know my first bad sick living alone felt harrowing. That's also true. Although it's not like it's that. I mean, if you need something, you can, like, if you're out of medicine or if you're out of food, you can always DoorDash food and medicine. I've done both. Somehow, though, I feel like having someone there would still make it feel better, even if they really can't functionally do anything to help. But I mean, the worst times I've ever gotten sick in my memory were when I wasn't, like, I was alone. I was with my family, or I was in my horrible first dorm at university. And I wasn't going to get any help from my roommate. I don't even know if they were there. I had to miss an important school event that I was supposed to go to because I was blatantly sick. It was horrible, man. Utterly miserable. Getting sick skill issue? Maybe. Oh my god! God, okay, this is gonna fucking suck, ain't it? Forgot to put points in the immune system, clearly. Yeah, artist, you haven't been looking enough toilet seats to build up your immune system. That's your own fault. Idiot. No, but there's a difference. Anyway, the quote I was talking about from the book I was reading that was in my head like 10 minutes before I went live, is... God, now I don't remember. It was stuck in my head. The day you fret about the future is the day you leave your childhood behind. You could call it the loss of innocence, but, you know, being a child, things are different. When you gotta worry about... A part of being sick as a kid versus adult is you don't have any worries, really, as a sick kid, as much as you're sick. Your job is to get better. As an adult, you gotta worry about your job and the people around you and things of that nature. So maybe that's the difference. But it's an interesting quote anyways, because I think I was focused on the future fairly early on as a kid. It seems that every year kids are more and more focused on the future. What their grades mean. The jobs. College. I was focused on college in elementary school. And how that would lead to my future. Whereas you kind of shouldn't want that as a kid. You should want to be able to not think about the future and just focus on the now and have fun. So maybe that leads to one part of why I was never really... I feel like I don't remember being a... I feel like I've always been the same. When someone says, oh, I'm an adult now, it's like, I've always felt like an adult. What are you kidding me? I'm not that... I mean, I'm wiser and older, but like... I'm not that different. Definitely didn't eat dirt as a child. I ate a lot of stuff as a child, but also, you know... Yeah, I mean, aside from eating stupid stuff as a child and being outside and being dirty, I was a relatively healthy kid. My parents made me wash my hands before dinner. You know, I wasn't that gross, I don't think. The pressure from the future forced you to grow up early. Well, it's more of a topic of kids shouldn't have to worry about the future or anything. Nothing substantial. Kids should be able to focus on the here and the now, so that they don't have the pressures about life. When I think about the times I've had the most fun in my life, that I can remember again, I don't really remember being a little kid. It was my senior year of high school. I think I was probably done with most exams, or if I wasn't, I was like, the stresses of college and stuff weren't there yet. It was a band trip. We got to go to Disney. We got to perform. And there's work involved in that, but I never minded the work of practicing for marching band. It's just fun. Even if it's a long day of practice and you're exhausted by the end of it, it still feels good. But it was a trip. We do things. You get some special privileges, you get some per diem. And also, you're with people you know in school, not your family. You're with friends. With no worries. You're not an adult. You have no, like, time. You don't have to be anywhere or do anything. You don't have to worry about driving and getting there or reverse. You're just there. You're there to hang out with friends and not really worry about anything else. Relatively free reign. So when I think about that, it's like, well, yeah, I don't know if I've ever felt like more freedom. And I think a huge part of that was I didn't have any fucking worries. I wasn't worried about anything at that point. Everything I directly needed to think about was taken care of. Freedom. As a kid, that's all you have is the freedom, because you have nothing to worry about. Once that goes away, so too does your childhood. But I don't remember that very often. I feel like even as a kid, I was stressed far earlier than I should have been. I remember I had a middle school teacher. She used to joke with me and tell me that I need to get my adrenal glands checked. Because I was stressing myself out. It's like, thanks, Mrs. Klein. I wish I remembered her more or kept up with her, because she was incredibly kind to me and she was incredibly helpful to me. I had a lot of good teachers and mentors when I think about it who were... Because I was listen, I don't know if you could potentially imagine this, but I might have been a little bit of a weird kid. I might have been a little precocious and strange and take things too personally and been a little odd. And so I kind of like... If I didn't have a teacher as a friend, then I don't know what I would have done. I really did have a lot of teachers as friends, quasi-friends, even though I barely remember it. It's all faded, but... I got an old soul, evidently. I remember in elementary school, this is a teacher I never had. It was a teacher my sister had. And Miss Coronado. My sister would go early, and she was friends or whatever, and she knew her. So I would come early. Because my sister was older than me, and I would follow my sister. So I met Miss Coronado and her kids, who also went to school, who were younger. And I just... Even when my sister stopped going, and even when my sister got later, I still went to her classroom every morning. I got to go there early. I had a place. I never was just, like, sitting in the lunchroom as a kid. At any time during school, I always had a spot that wasn't just, like, wherever all the other kids were. When band started, it became the band room. But before then, I had a teacher. Or after school. There was always a place to go. Somehow. But yeah, I mean, it was to the point where she was able to tell me in the mornings, like, she couldn't make it to school to open up the door for her children to go in her classroom. So she'd say, hey, can you get the key from the office? And I'm like, yeah, I got it. Which I would do. I remember when I left Texas, she gave me a book. She helped. I mean, I loved to read, but she helped along with that. And I remember she used to, like, let me read all the books in her classroom because I loved reading. Which was very sweet. I still have that book. Very nice. But I remember there was Dr. Johnston, Mr. Johnston, middle school, him and Mrs. Klein. That's when I had moved, I think. I'm pretty sure that's when I had moved, and I was having a really rough time. Moving sucks as a kid. Especially, like, to a different state for various reasons, but especially, like, during pivotal moments. I could yell about it all. I've talked about this before, and it's inconsequential nowadays, but in Texas, I went to a K through 6th grade elementary school, which is different. You know. Because most places, and the places I went to when I had moved, did not have a K through 6 elementary school. It was a K through 5. Then middle school was 6, 7, and 8th grade. Right? That seems normal. So I was going from a different type of school system with a different grading scale and a different set of teachers, a different set of curriculum. So it was just everything was completely different, and my expectations were very different. I was very smart as a kid, but those differences and obviously problems with not having any friends, not knowing any people, being very shy and weird kid didn't make it easy. It was a very, very rough adjustment when I had moved. Grades, friends, and everything. But I had some teachers. Mr. Johnson helped me a lot, because, again, I tried hard. I'm a fucking tryhard. Because I was easily messed with. Kids could put down, like, push my buttons very easily, and I'd just take it seriously. They'd get me riled up. So he'd always help me out. He was a good man. And Miss Klein would listen to me ramble on about stupid, idiotic ideas a middle schooler would have about science. It's good to have mentors like that, and especially because they're people who don't talk down to children. No one wants to be talked to as if they're a child, even if they are one. Because, I mean, you're still a person. You're not just like a little baby. You're a human being, for God's sake. So the adults that can understand that, and God, fuck you, is nice. I've always respected that. And that's how I feel about talking to children. Don't talk to them like they're little idiots or subhuman creatures. Keep in mind they might not understand everything, and keep in mind they might have a more naive view of the world, but aside from that, they're just people. You know, understand the boundaries and the limits, but talk to them like you would talk to anyone else. And respect them and their ideas and their thought process, because they could surprise you. The longest I stayed in one place was about 6 months. Never got a chance to put down roots. See, I don't know if that would have been better or worse. Because for me, I had chances to put down roots just to get them torn away. Because then I had moved from Texas. I was finally kind of old enough I was finally old enough to not be a child and think about who I was, leaving, you know, middle school, to then move. So I was just, you know, you're finally establishing yourself, and then it's ripped away. I moved again during high school, in the middle of it. So at that point, I was like, okay, I moved once. Very rough adjustment period, but finally I'm in high school. I know people. I'm in the marching band. I got friends. And then I move in the middle of high school, and that really sucks. Because again, I have just enough time to really start feeling like I've made people that I know to then have all that gone. Although the second time, again, it's always a different state. It's never like a different county or something. Was easier. Still very lonely, but because obviously by that point you're in the middle of high school. Everyone has their friend group that they've known for like 10 years. God bless America. So there's not much you could do. Just be friends with the people who you want to be friends with. Probably a part of the reason why I was always friends with underclassmen. Aside from the fact that they were nicer, I'm going to be honest, I had a mean senior class of people, and it was very small. It's very small and tight-knit senior class. But I wasn't really close with them. The class directly underneath me was much larger, and also I felt like I just was friends with more of those people. So that was worked out better for me. But I always made it a point to talk to the new kids in the band and whatever, and, you know... Fuck you! Be nice, you know? Yeah. And once I joined marching band, it was a big deal. Because then I was always in the band room. I don't think I was ever... I don't want to say I was ever a teacher's pet. Because I wasn't friends with every teacher, and I wasn't trying to mooch up the teachers, but... It's just nice to have people to talk to. But yeah, childhood is interesting. And I really did feel like I was probably way too stressed as a kid. Maybe she's right. Maybe my adrenal glands have dried, and that's why I'm relatively more chill than I used to be. Probably not. I'm still very, like... I got my other social anxiety problems and whatever. Awkwardness. General awkwardness. What do they call that? Can we have a definition of general awkwardness as a disease? Just mark that down on my sheet. I go to my doctor. Yeah, you seem all right. Your heart's a little high, but, you know, cut some of that meat out of your diet. But everything looks good. I did notice there's a level of general awkwardness. I'm going to put that down on your sheet. I don't know exactly what we can do about it, but I think it's important to note down. Even more so than normal people. Then he gives me a look. It would have been nice to play games with kids. Like video games. I don't think I really did that as a kid. As weird as it sounds, like nowadays games are mainstream. And for a while they've been mainstream. But I feel like even when I was a kid, they was still at the point where it wasn't quite as mainstream, or it was still seen as something nerdy. At least in certain groups. That changes, right? Of course. I mean, even now there are certain people who have very strong opinions about video games. But there's been a slow progression from the 80s till now of it becoming more acceptable, more socially acceptable, popular, more enjoyable, and more of just a thing. But I remember not really knowing anybody as a kid that really played games. There was one kid I remember at the playground who told me something about Luigi's Mansion, which finally let me progress in that game. However, he was the one kid that I didn't really want to hang out with, and because you're a kid and you're an idiot and you're selfish and stupid. But like he was like, I don't know, he's like pasty and ashy and weird, and he smelled funny, and I didn't like him. I thought he was awkward. I was awkward, but I always thought he was awkward, in like a whole different level, and I didn't want to hang out with him, which is very mean of me. I didn't say anything like that, and I think, you know, you're elementary school. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna hang out with everybody anyways. But I knew the people that I already knew. Like, as much as I'm a nerd, I was never like this stinky, smelly nerd who didn't take care of himself. And didn't care about how he looked. Like, that's a little harsh. And I don't want to be mean to nerds in general, but I've met many people and been to many places where I realized not the idea of general hygiene and appearances and self-image and whatever just don't matter to people. And honestly, it's stronger for them for the mere fact that they aren't as self-conscious. I envy that in some aspects of being able to just do whatever the fuck you want. Don't care about what people think. But at the same time, I was never that guy. I care about what people think. I always dress nicely. I always look, you know, for my own sake and for the sake of not being a fucking, like, people are gonna judge me. God damn it. But there's a lot of stinky, smelly guys out there. If I could be less self-conscious, maybe I'd be one of those guys, but I'd probably be happier, so who cares? You know what helps with general awkwardness? And lots of alcohol! Hardcore boo! I don't drink. Not interested. Doesn't interest me. I'd rather just become less awkward. Which, honestly, I've done. In a very strong way. I've become a lot more social, a lot less awkward in many situations. I am not less self-conscious. But I'm constantly working on that, and I think I've made 1,000% strides over the years. But yeah, drinking does not interest me. It doesn't. Me either, nor when you're sober. I hope you're happy with it. For most people who say they stop drinking, they say they have very good reasons for it, and in the end, they just end up being better for it. Again, but I was like, I don't want to use drinking as a crutch of a social lubricant. No lubrication required, in my case. I want to be dripping wet socially at all times. Or at least when I need to. I can be dry at home, that's fine. You know? Does that make enough sense? That's how I feel about it anyways. I mean, some people are free to disagree. Okay, so you're gonna come over here. Ah! I had a real problem. It's better this way, but I miss the fun times with friends. You can still have fun times with friends, unless they're fucking drunkards and you can't be around them, and that sucks. You think they'd be able to, like... That's the thing I've realized, especially at being at things in high school, or at least very much in college. I don't need to drink to be a fucking idiot. I don't need to drink to do utterly stupid, dumb stuff. Or do things I don't remember. If you want to be drunk, just don't get a lot of sleep. Stay up late and do stuff with friends, and you'll realize, oh fuck, I don't remember what I did last night, but it's something weird. I don't know why my shirt's ripped. What happened yesterday? I had thanks friends Thanksgiving a while ago, and they were showing videos, and there were videos of me at events for like band for college that I don't even remember. I don't remember doing that. I'm like, what am I doing there? I don't remember that at all. That's bonkers. And I wasn't drinking. That's the thing. I'm the only one who got sober. Now they are all drunkards or addicts. I'm sorry. Hopefully some of them might be good enough friends to, like, you know, still hang out in a sober fashion. But if they're not, then that sucks. It's not easy. It never is. Friends are a tenuous thing. I'm very lucky that I have the friends I do have. And I hope I can manage to keep them, assuming I don't lose them by being an idiot. But it's of interest. But you remember, befriend that stinky, smelly, weird kid in elementary school. You never know what he'll lead to. I will say, it was quite funny, thinking about it in retrospect. My person I was like best friends with in elementary school was very much not a nerd. He was like a smart, he was smart, but he was mostly like, he was very athletic. When we got to middle school, he was like the best player on the football team. Well, by the way, I lived in Texas. If you're in Texas, if you're a boy and you go to a school in Texas, you got to take athletics. And if you take athletics, a requirement of athletics is you have to join the football team. So if you're in Texas, they make you join the football team. It's true. That is absolutely true. That's what I had to do. I joined athletics while I was still in Texas for the little period of time before I moved. I had to go to football practice. I was a wide receiver, but I couldn't fucking see. So it didn't work out great. Very mediocre. He was great. But I was like, this guy's not like that in the games. He's athletic. He's cool. It's like, why? We became friends because we were always in the same class. I'm assuming if we got to high school, who knows what would have fucking happened. Was it fun for you? I think everything's fun for me. I don't remember if it was fun at the time, but at this point in my life, I actually think I would enjoy doing any form of sport. I don't mind doing things that exhaust the fuck out of me. Physical labor, I mean, just working out, it can be stressful and tiresome. It would be easier with people. Anything with people's fun. But playing sports is fun. I think in my current mindset, and the current mindset I've had for quite a while, is I would give anything my all, including sports. I feel like if I could go back in time, I would try so much harder at everything I did. Everything. I would genuinely practice a lot harder. Because the satisfaction of doing something well is strong. I became that way about band, in which, for a lot of people, it's just about hanging out with friends, and you do the band, you know, you're talking with your friends while you're there. Maybe you don't take it that seriously. Over time, I became more and more about, you know, I'm still doing those things, but it's like, I'm here. I should do a good job. There was purpose. We could make someone happy. We could, you know, we have an impact. We should try. I'm loath to not give something real, genuine effort at this point, I think. At least in those contexts. Not everything. If you ask me if I give 100% every day at work, probably not. It's tiresome, and it's at work. And kind of anything. And those things are inherently fun, I think, because you're doing them with people. If it's me doing a personal project and it's alone, and it's just for me, I feel like the motivation is not as strong. People are an incredibly strong motivator for me, I feel. Maybe not for everybody. There is personal satisfaction. There's the sense of proving yourself. There's showing off to people and being like, yo, guy judging us. Judge me. I want to prove to you I'm good. There's all of those elements, and those are the things that motivate me in general to do stuff like stream and put effort into things. But when I'm doing it with people or for people, I'm going to give a stronger effort. I've heard an old thing about if you want a clean apartment and your friends want a clean apartment, don't clean your apartment. Clean your friend's apartment. Have you guys swap. Because you will do a better job cleaning their apartment than you'll do cleaning yours. And vice versa. Physical labor, you say? Well, I got the job for you. A physical labor job, I think I can enjoy. I've used to do volunteering and things, or things that involve physical labor, and there's a part of you where it's like, you're physically exhausted, but maybe mentally you're not as much. You're probably still mentally exhausted, but I feel like it's being exhausted physically, it's more satisfying. And kind of, I mean, part of it is because that's what humans do. They're meant to be physically exhausted. Whereas I feel like in a lot of jobs, ones where you just sit there at a computer, your brain is becoming damaged. Can I get a single star I did get a single star, didn't I? Can I get... why am I fighting these bullies? None of these boss stages I'm ever going to be able to fucking do. Fuck it, let's go somewhere else. Ah! God, I'm going to be like the guy from Office Space one day, just working at a fucking, like, work site. Mamma mia! Unbelievable. You might ask yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? I don't know, Mario. How did you get here? Hey, Mario! This is not my beautiful house. What's that, Luigi? This is not my beautiful wife. Luigi, are you okay? Oh, hey, Mario! How How did I get here? Luigi, are you okay? Doctor, Luigi's having an attack. Strap him down! That's how we find out Luigi wakes up in a fucking mental asylum. He's disassociating. It's very tragic, really. You don't want to see disassociating Luigi like that. It's tragic. That was after the brain injury. Ever since then, Luigi hasn't been the same. Harrowing, really. Alright, guys, get over here and let me get you all... There was one moment where I did this fucking perfectly, and I can't do it again. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here, man. Fighting the big bully. So, have I been doing this for 40 minutes? Holy crap. I need more than 1 star. I gotta try harder. Somewhere else. God, man. I don't know what to expect. I was just like... I didn't figure it would murder me like that. I mean, like, I know it's a thing that murders you, but I didn't think it would murder me. Look all. Eat some burgers. Burgers sound pretty okay. I'm not hungry, actually, in the slightest, so I don't want burgers. What I want to do is read my book. I need to read more. I read more than a lot of people, and I still want to read more, because reading is good for you. If people don't read, gonna get, like, lose. I own more books. I buy more books than I ever read. It's like video games to me. And inherently by streaming, I play more games than I read books anyways. If I buy more books than I read, and I play more games, I buy more games than I play, and I buy more games than books, how many more games am I playing than books I'm reading? Puzzle that one out. Fucking Hercules, what's his name? Sherlock Holmes? What's Hercules? Oh, Poirot, actually, that makes sense. That wasn't even on purpose. That was just a coincidence. Or as some people say, a quinky dink. But those people I hate. You want to see real gamer hours? You want to see real gamer hours? Get up there. Over here. There's one. Letting the rain go by. Letting the fuck God. That sucks. That's so hard. Mamma mia. Do you ever wonder what Mario thinks about? What do you think his idle thoughts are? Do you ever think he's pondered, like, the intricacies of life? You know, okay, when Mario's like, he's up at 2 in the morning, what do you think he's thinking about? When he's trying to sleep, but he can't quite get those Z's. You think nothing? Or do you think he actually has, like, some kind of deep inner monologue about the meaning of life? And his place in it? But, you know, Mario's a real man. He's a real idol. Maybe he has the same questions we all do about our place in the universe. I know what he dreams about. Everybody knows what Mario dreams about. It's been canonically that he dreams about pasta. And then also Princess Peach, but then back to pasta. If you were to analyze Mario's brain, it's like 90% pasta, 10%... You know what? It's like 90% pasta, 8% Princess Peach, and then maybe 2% Luigi. I know that's short shrift to Luigi, but not really. It's only short shrift when you think about how much pasta is in his fucking brain. Because you take out the pasta, that's still a large percentage. There's a lot of love for his brother, but that's after you consider the pasta aspect. And based on his dreams, I think that's pretty accurate. He goes, spaghetti, ravioli, linguine, and you know, as you do, as a real Italian American would do. It's like the classic television program I Dream of Jeannie, starring Genie as the genie, and the spaceman from the moon. But instead of it being a genie, it's pasta. Instead of a man from the moon, it's Mario, who I guess actually has been to the moon. So, you know, fair enough. One day. One day in a game, we're going to go inside Mario's dreams. It's going to be Pasta Land. Nice. Go! Nice. Okay, big bully. I don't know how I'm going to fucking defeat you. No! I did it! Nice. Oh shit, you're right! He does! Mario does go! We do it! Oh my god, I'm an idiot! I've never... Yeah, god. I'm utterly and completely wrong. I'm utterly baffled. I can't believe it. My hubris, my ignorance. It's gone. I can't... I'm flabbergasted. I'm gabberflasted. I'm gasterflasted. By the way, there was the winter newsletter for Undertale Deltarune came out. There was a little secret on the newsletter that tells us a little bit of a horribly depressing little, like, note from Noelle. We've been getting a lot of those recently. Or rather, since the last chapter, every little bit of teaser we've had about Deltarune has somehow related to Noelle. And, like, her perspective on things that have happened in the past and her friends and whatever. And they've all been a little bit, like, kind of upsetting and very serious and sad. It's like, oh my god, what I'm so... Very well written, though. I'm very excited. It's happening next year. I didn't talk about this yesterday because I didn't stream yesterday because I wasn't ready for stream time and I was like, I don't feel like... I don't even know what I want to play. I'm just gonna take it off. Off! 2025, I'm going to beat off live on stream. The video game. Which is funny, I've had off installed on my computer for... I don't want to say a couple years, but a year or two at the very least. I have it installed for the express purpose of playing it, and there was a temptation to be playing it next year. It's not very long. And technically, it's short enough to where I could feasibly play it and win one day. Maybe, depending. God. Because this is some kind of remake, and they redo things like the battle system. So there's a part of me that wants to play it on stream regardless. Even though technically, very, very soon, I'm going to get a... Well, very soon. I think it's actually the end of next year. I'm pretty sure it's literally like a year from now, as in December 2025. So if I don't want to wait, I could play off, you know, 6 hours, whatever. And then later in the year, play the remake. Remake, or the whatever it is. It's not really a remaster. The battle system is apparently, like, all brand new. And there's extra stuff and new changes. But it's still fundamentally the same game. So it's like, I might as well. You know what? I'll wait. Fuck it, I'll wait. Again, it's my inherent drive to play the originals. Because they're different games than the other versions. You know, get the puerile experience, as it were. But yeah, I'm gonna beat off next year on stream. It'd be very exciting. I've started thinking about it. The games I like, and the games I like to play on stream that I think are very fun, are the kinds of games that other people hyperfixate on. I'm not playing them to hyperfixate on them, but those are the games people like to hyperfixate on are the games I like to play. For some reason. Which I think is very funny. It's not on purpose. I'm not... What the fuck?! Beautiful. Speaking of that... Steam sale, a lot of stuff going on online. I've been buying a lot of games recently because they've all been on sale and I'm like reserving them for later. I was talking about playing Security Breach, the FNAF game next year, because I want to. Who knows if I will, since we're getting a new FNAF game next year anyways. But in retrospect, I did play, like, 2 FNAF games this year, didn't I? I was like, oh, I don't really play a lot of FNAF, do I? As much as I love it. No, that's actually fucking incorrect. That is completely wrong. But with Security Breach, which I've always wanted to, like... I was testing it yesterday. There's the Unreal Engine VR mod injector thing, which basically lets you... And it's very cool when it first came out. I don't know if people have heard about this. It lets you play VR in any Unreal Engine game. Whatsoever. And this worked very well. there's a little bit of some inconsistency that I need to check out. That's like grabbing the flashlight and having it connect to your hand. It doesn't seem like it's synced properly, whatever. But I was able to play through like a huge chunk of that first chapter and normally just in VR and feel fine. And it looked good and it was fun and functional. I was like, this is really cool. So when I play Security Breach, I might do it in VR. Which gives such a different experience because you're like, you're little kid-sized in that game because you're playing as a kid. So you're in this massive pizzaplex looking around and it's fucking massive. It is very cool and honestly very pretty and also massive, and you're this little kid running around and it's very cool. I'm gonna be honest and think I like it a lot. Also, Skyrim VR was on sale. And unbeknownst to anybody, I've never in my life played Skyrim, which feels like such a massive, massive game on my list of games I haven't played. I had a poster. I went to QuakeCon in 2011. Or maybe 2010. I remember I have a poster from QuakeCon. I'm pretty sure I got it from QuakeCon. For the upcoming release of Skyrim, because it has the 11-11-11 on it. I don't know if I still have it. It was somewhere. Okay, let's not fuck this up. In the actual game, I fucked this up. So I have no qualms about fucking this up here. No! Oh my god. I think I even own it for Xbox 360 and I played like 5 minutes of it and the UI was so tiny because I couldn't change it and it put me off and I never touched it ever again. That's true, by the way. So it's like I could fuck around with Skyrim in VR and could have a very good experience with it. Because apparently people fucking love Skyrim and love watching people play Skyrim. And as someone who likes, like, big open world exploration like Zelda games, I think it would be a shoo-in for me. So it's kind of weird that it hasn't been. And I'm someone who enjoys, like, Fallout. I don't not like Bethesda games. I can understand their appeal. Like a banana, I understand its appeal. Mom. I think also parts of me just wants to do more VR because I have the technology. And I do think it's so cool. And I've made it so easy for myself. VR is a finicky little fucking bitch. But I've made my setup very easy to support VR. It is as simple as putting on my headset. And the microphone's already set up. The visuals are going to set up very quickly. It's that simple. It's genuinely that simple. Oh god, I'm so fucking quick. Can you go down? Nice. I don't think I've ever... this is one of my least favorite stars in this game. I've always been very bad at the fucking hat. Because you can, like, ascend. By doing, like... Yeah, when you see the whale tail, the air, that's when you can ascend. I've never been able to really do that consistently. So I've never been able to, like, gain elevation here. I'm horrible at aiming. So I always end up missing the coins. I never get them. It should be a really easy star, right? But for me, it's never. Let me try again. What I'm saying is I'm fucking terrible at this. I don't know how people do this so easily. Okay, there's no way. You're so quick here. There's no fucking way. I'm not even gonna try. Call me a coward. You know what I need to do? I want to give one more attempt at Ba-Bomb. I spent all of that time last stream trying. I got 1 star. 1 star here. Because I couldn't beat Ba-Bomb. Like, maybe I could beat Koopa the fascist. Sorry, the quick. The racist. The racer. What's his name? You know what I mean. But, like, things like... I guess, you know what I could also do is... No, I can't. I was gonna say I could get to the island. But I can't open up the cannon until I do this. A lot of this level is blocked behind this very specific thing. I kind of need to fucking do this. It should have been the first star I got. But I was too much of a not gamer to do it. Nice. You know something? Okay, I was expecting to spawn. There's probably a level of egotism or vainness to be a streamer. I like streaming. I think also I am probably relatively vain. I don't think vainness is necessarily a problem if you like the way you look or whatever. I think there are levels of it that could be very bad, negative. But I don't think it's inherently a bad thing, just thinking about it. Just don't be mean or rude or don't be conceited, whatever. Okay, pick him up by his fat ass and throw him. I didn't realize that you could drop like 50 pounds by being thrown. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not the kind of guy who needs to drop 50 pounds. Or anything, but, you know. Nice. You know what I really need? Ah, there we go. You know what's... I was thinking about this earlier, and it was something very small and stupid. Something I love is I love being able to describe unrelated things with temperatures. Calling things warm and cold. You get a warm and cold temperament. Warm and cold colors. You know, warm expression. A warm feeling. It's so fucking evocative of what the situations are that I really love it. Because it's so effective. You know what they mean, and maybe it's socialization. I mean, it has to be. We think of warm and cold as like, you know, color-wise, a warm temperature and a cold temperature, that's usually more like orangey to bluey tint. You could think about, you know, warmth. It's being kind and friendly and open versus cold being, well, the opposite. Unkind, unfeeling. And it clearly has, you know, relation to associations we have with temperature. Of course. What things are cold, what things are warm. Color-wise. Shape-wise. Feeling-wise. You know, everything dies in the cold months. Everything is alive in the warm months. Want it to be 10 so you can go to bed? Go to bed! What? Do you have to go to bed at 10? You could go to bed now. If you're sick, nothing wrong with going to bed early. Although, we've talked about it before. Being sick sucks. Because sleep becomes a never-ending nightmare. The fact that you know you're going to wake up feeling, you know, not great. But it also is very good for your recovery process. But hey, don't stick around. If you're tired and exhausted and your brain hurts and you want to go to sleep, go to sleep. Unless this is serving as some form of distraction. Probably wake up at 11 p.m. if I sleep at 8 p.m. If I go to bed early, I'll stay in bed until I would normally wake up on the weekends, which would probably be... I'll go to bed at whatever time, and I'll be waking up at like fucking 1 p.m., which is real bad. I think if I want a consistent sleep schedule, the only way I'm ever going to make that happen is making sure that I have shit to do. I'll hold myself accountable to go places and do things that have a specific time frame if I have those things to do. And if I don't, and if it's arbitrary, if it's for good health or whatever, I won't do it. Again, people motivate me. Fair enough. I mean, I feel that way with streams. And then the stream ends and you're like... Not to get existential or sad about it, but I remember... I'm sure, I feel like maybe people don't remember because it's dead and gone. Markiplier and Ethan Nestor were two people who formed a channel. I like how I say the full name of one guy and I say Markiplier for the other guy. He has a name. His name is Mark, but like his legal name isn't Markiplier. They did a channel called Unisanis. The whole gimmick of it is they would do a video every day for a year. At the end of the year, they're going to delete the channel, which they did. But I remember them talking about it. Talking about, you know, they had this community and people watched everything. The whole point of it was, you know, time is limited. Don't waste your time. Time's not going to last. It's all about being in the moment. Understand that the time is always ticking away. But they made a point of, like, they deleted the channel, you know. They celebrated afterwards. But for us, when they deleted the channel, everyone else was watching. Whether with people or were alone. All of a sudden, they're faced by just a black screen. Your stream is over. You've got nothing but your own face looking back at you at the screen, and you're done. And it was kind of a sense of poignancy. It's like, man, you know, for them, it's done. It's over. It's that way with a lot of streams sometimes. Sometimes there are special streams or special events. I'll watch Stephen George stream for 24 hours for Extra Life once a year. Or like the Runaway Guys Coliseum, and they all, you know. Then it's over, late at night, and they turn off the stream, and it's like, well, okay. I've been watching the stream with people, and now it's over with. But I'm still here, as it were. It's weird. It's that strange relationship. I mean, I always have a stream on, because I don't want to, like... I suppose it's about filling this void with noise. Nobody wants silence. These days, I think most people are very unused to silence. And I'd wager, also, people are generally more alone than they were before, so they need to fill up that silence. You're not living with your whole family in the same house with you, like a lot of people might have. You might have had a lot of people, different generations in one household, working together. You might have had a lot of friends living together. There's a lot of reasons that, you know, humans are social creatures, and we used to live more socially, and kind of our society means we don't. And maybe there's that silence and that loneliness. And along with just there's more stuff to fill up the space, we're just unused to it because we're easily, you know, poor attention spans because of the modern society. We just need to fill up that space and that time with sound. When I'm alone, it's a bad thing. When I'm out in public, intentionally speaking, I don't listen to stuff, really. I don't use my phone. God, I hate him. I hate him. I always try not to get, like, the, I never wanted to, like, even as a kid, I never used my phone in public, really, at the extent most people do. Because I don't want to get the, oh, these kids always on their phone boomer complaints. That people still get. And these days, they're elaborated, because people are talking about TikTok and filming and the skibbity generation. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to anybody in I guess it's my generation, but Gen Alpha more specifically. That they're going to be known as the skibbity generation. I'm so sorry for y'all. That sucks. What star was I going for? I just don't... Wait. Oh, I was sorry. I forgot I was in Balmain. I just completely... Fuck it. Screw that. I like sound. I also like sound. Hence my preoccupation with music. Ever since my mom got me a ukulele, I can't stop playing it. Because it's simple and easy. And it's fun to learn a new instrument. And you can just, like, move your fingers across the frets and play sound. So I've gotten super into it, in a sense. I don't know, I might like it more. I might understand why people like stringed instruments. Because I've always been like, oh, I got the piano, I'm good enough. And maybe what I really needed was a stringed instrument like a guitar. To make more sense to me. Oh god, it's the I don't know what to do here segment. No! Wow, you don't kill me. So this is gonna instant kill me, right? Unless I do something. Which, I don't know what. There's a door, there's a door. Can I get out? Can I get out? I made it! To fucking God knows where, because I... No, fuck me. Speaking of sound, I earlier encountered a streamer who began snacking on stream, and it was such a loud crunching. Interesting. I try not to do that, but there are times when you kind of can't help it. There are times when I intentionally make bad sounds on stream, but most of those times, again, are intentional. I am attempting to make fucking horrific sounds for the lulz. Okay, please. Give me that fucking smarmy-ass face. Mario, this way. Mario, what are you doing? Mario, I can't... He's stuck! He's fucking jacking off in a corner. Must have been a seasonal thing, because she sounded like a nutcracker going out of walnut. What? Mario. Oh. Jesus. Wait, do I have anything that crunches? What's a... I'm not hungry, that's the thing. I'm actually not hungry in the slightest. So I can't even do a bit where I'm chewing stuff, because I don't actually want to have to swallow something and put it in my stomach. What about the slurps? But Mario's a tire. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not even that bad, probably. I could gargle. Get the fuck up, Mario. You're too fucking busy for this. I was watching a streamer earlier. They were not chewing like a fucking monster. They were streaming Pikmin 2. You might like that streamer. You could call them a clown VTuber, which they technically are, but they're not, like, so invested in... They're not big. They got, like, 5 viewers. I'm one of them. Cheesy Draws. She is an artist, so she obviously draws, but she also just streams games. She does indeed draw, and she does a very good job. But just playing Pikmin 2 is very enjoyable. Just a quick shout-out to someone who's more successful than I am. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I can talk about the stuff I like. It's my stream, goddammit! And for some reason, I'm arrogant and egotistical enough to assume that I will eventually get my comeuppance. I'm so fucking arrogant that I made the assumption that I'm gonna be fucking horribly successful. Okay, where do I actually go? Okay, do I need to look at the map here? Okay, so if I go... God damn it. So I start... I don't know. It's pretty annoying when I've got the earbud in. I can understand. I'm not a weird ear tingle guy. I'm pretty sure most of what I think ASMR is probably actually isn't real ASMR. But people have co-opted it to just be like, I'm gonna make weird sexy sounds in the fucking microphone way too close, and that's ASMR, that's what it is. Not a fan. I'm not... sounds don't bother... Okay, where the fuck do I go? I don't... How am I so bad at this level? You'd think I'd remember more. Whatever, bro. Alright, let's just go for it. Nacho Libre time. That's backwards. I've got a time limit on what I can do, so I gotta be fucking quick about this. You might actually help me, man. Okay, so this leads back to where I was already going. That's safety. Nice. Come on. Come on. I don't know where this goes, but, like, this way? Okay, this is not where I need to go. Maybe. Don't crawl like a baby. What are you doing? God damn. I don't know. I don't know that maze section at all, because I never spend much time in it, so it's kind of like... But yeah, you know, streaming's fun. And watching people is fun. Cheesy Charles, enjoyable. Big shoutouts. Big... Fuck, what the fuck? I don't know why I just flew into it like a bloody idiot, but... There is a... it's funny, there is a... I am absolutely... I said I was vain. I'm also absolutely arrogant. It's not Cheesy Charles. I don't know who the fuck that is. Don't shout out Cheesy Charles. That could be anybody. That could be a guy who has like... I don't know what kind of cheese that is. Maybe it's not good cheese. If there is a Cheesy Charles, I'm sorry, but I don't know you. That's my purse. I don't know you. See, now I was gonna say something, and you fucking distracted me with the idea of Cheesy Charles, the streamer who has cheese on underneath his nether regions. Oh, I'm arrogant. That's right. I'm genuinely arrogant. I want to say that. What the fuck? Well, I'm genuinely arrogant in the sense of, like... There is a part of me that's convinced that I will be successful on streaming. It's Cheesy Draws, as in, like, an art-related name. You should know something about that artist. Cheesy Draws, as in D-R-A-W-S. Ah. Yeah, what the fuck do I do here? Fucking ball... It's fucking ball... Ball City over here. But, you know, there's a part of me that's genuinely convinced that I, as a shitty streamer, am better than a large chunk of people who give streaming a try, first of all, which is very arrogant. And that I could be successful at streaming at some point. That I have it. Which I don't even know if that's probably... And I know logically it's probably not true. But I still feel it. Oh, I know she has way more than 5 followers. I know I said she has 5 viewers at a time. I think she ended the stream with 7. But she's had less, like around 5. Not followers, viewers. I said it. No, she's way more successful than me. I absolutely said that. I'm assuming you're just sick, and that's why you're not listening to the words I say. Not that you don't care about me. By the way, it's not a... She was a very good, entertaining streamer. There's not a flack about her as a streamer. I just mean in general. It just reminded me, that... I feel like I can do a fairly good job at entertaining people or coming up bits and talking stories, whatever. It depends. Sometimes, some streams I do a really good job at it. There was a stream the other day. I think it was the Dragon Quest stream that was the other day. That was excellent. Nobody watched. But I was at the end of it and I was like, man, this was actually a very solid stream. I think in my head it was very good and it was very entertaining. It was either that or it was another stream. Not always, but sometimes when I have those streams when it's just me, I sometimes do really well. I don't know why. Maybe there's an inspiration there. Yeah, there's gotta be a fucking way to do this. If I do this and then like... Nope. Maybe it's just not possible from that direction, but I don't, as far as I know, there's no possible way of doing this. No, but I do think I carry some level of arrogance. Maybe it's not arrogance as much as it is pride and confidence in my abilities. I suppose it's arrogance when it's done as a comparison to other people. Maybe that's the difference. Whereas you shouldn't be thinking you're better than people, but I think there's a lot of people who give streaming a try or making videos and you think, man, I could do better than that. I've always felt that way, and a lot of people feel that way. If you think you can do something better than someone else, you probably can. Like, I almost feel if I was able to give more time and more effort into it, or just did with the time I have now, time, effort, maybe more money, I could be far more successful than I am. Which is, again, it's my own, it's me holding myself back, right? I'm always going to attribute I'll attribute the good things to myself, but also the bad things. I could be a lot more successful if I fucking gave a bigger shit and tried harder, right? Which I do fervently feel that's the case. Like, I'm certain that I could do a lot better if I tried harder. But also think I'm good enough regardless. Which is the peak of arrogance. It is... And I think logically it's probably not true. But I think a part of me also just wants to be honest. That's how I feel. It's the truth. Even if I also think I'm probably wrong, I just, you know... You can't change the way you feel. Even if you are a fucking horrible, arrogant... Oh, it's right there! What are you doing, baby? If I could do a double jump and get up there, but I could have gone to wherever that thing is. Maybe I can do this. I don't know why I'm torturing myself like this in some kind of... Like some insane reproductive organ being slammed against itself again and again and again. What the fuck? Wait a second. No. Never mind. I had an idea and then the idea fled my mind. I just want to barf on Bowser with Mario. That's all I want to do. I'm not that funny. It's not, if it's arrogance. It's definitely arrogance because there are some streams where I'm definitely not very good. Some days are better than others. Listen, you got your finger in every pie. Even the cream ones. But it means some pies won't be as good as others. Is that a good analogy? Is that a great analogy or what? No, you die, you idiot. Okay, this way. I don't know if jumping actually helps, but I feel like it might. This way. Can I make it? Oh, yes, I can. Oh my god. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Wait, isn't this where... Wait, I've been here, haven't I? Or have I? Have I not? Have I been? Have I not? Have I been? I haven't. This is a star, ain't it? See, the problem with this is I would have to do that again. Every time I want to come back here, I'd have to do that again. Oh, fuck! God. Can't believe this, Mario. Maybe I want to play as, like, fucking Luigi or something, you know? Did that ever occur to you? Ironically, I don't even think I have Luigi. Do I have Luigi? If I do... There's no... Why is it Okay. Why is it Mario, Birdo, Daisy, Peach, Toadette, and Yoshi? Where's fucking Luigi? I'm not... I don't mean to be... You know, fuck it. I'm angry about that. I'm actually angry about that. Because that's... I don't mean to be incredulous, but... Toad, I need to get my anger out a little bit. I'm sorry, but... That's just unacceptable. Again, I'm not even close to the number of stars that I want to have. And I want to get at least 1 star on every level, which I think I've done up till now, but... even though you technically need more than that to, like, really make progress. Nice. Just because I can. Ugh. Man, it was stuff like this that I thought was so cool as a kid. It was like this area. The little areas that weren't levels in the hub world. I know people love Sunshine's hub world, but it feels like even though it had, like, stuff to collect, it didn't feel like it had little secrets like that that were as cool to me. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely and utterly wrong, but, like... The little mysteries in this one felt cooler to me. And maybe part of that was being a kid versus not, you know, being what I am now. Which is not a kid. Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Again, I don't want to say it's impossible, but I would say it's almost impossible to really figure out where your biases lie and how objective can you really be about certain things. Alright, before I start going for this red coin star, because I think I could go for the red coin star if I really wanted to. I'd have to be careful, but... Where is it? Wait, where is the red coin star? Is it just down there? Let me just get the star first. Wow, that's the worst time to do that. Man, Mario's so graceful. He's like an angel. Nice. No, oh, damn. Beautiful. Look, it's the penis floor. Ah! 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 Was close. At the very least, I don't think I'm losing lives. I don't think. Okay, so here. It's like here. It's here. Ah! Never mind. Yeah, I have got people full damage. It won't be too bad if I really try for it. No! Oh! Okay, I said this wasn't gonna be too bad. I was wrong. I was wrong, evidently speaking. You know what? No. You know what? I should do this quickly because of the fact that I have this fucking funky hat on. Once I get the funky hat, I'll come back and do this again. Nope. I had it, and I didn't do it. It's not even the only jump I'm going to have to do. There's harder stuff later on. I can't even do the first baby jump. It's trial and error, isn't it? Unrelated to anything, but it was something interesting I had read. Apparently back in the day when they invented writing. I'm not even joking when I'm saying that. It's talking about, like, ancient philosophers talking about how kids, you know, we're going to not be used to memorizing stuff like they're supposed to, so they're going to be relying on text, and it's going to change the way their brain works. Change their skill levels. They won't be able to have these things in their heads, which they were right about, first of all. Does that matter? I mean, there's a question of does it matter? But we're experiencing something similar. I talked about the other day with AI and how some people are so used to relying on that they can't. There are literally people struggling to think for themselves and come up with their own sentences when they're talking to people IRL. Someone had admitted as much such, saying that because they use ChatGPT so much, they had a hard time kind of coming up with sentences when talking to people. Which is crazy. Talking about using it or losing it. But it made me think of the reverse, where maybe I should focus on I want a better memory. And maybe the only way of getting a better memory is forcing myself to not write shit down, not rely on things. And if I can't memorize it, then I don't have that information. Which might be a tad bit silly, right? But there's a genuine thought process there in my mind. I mean, you lose it or you use it, or you use it or you lose it, or you excuse it, or you booze it. Okay. Nope. God, this is tough. I'm not seeing the right time to go. Unrelated, I never showed my Twitch recap, did I? I suppose I could. It was interesting. It was notable. There was a lot of things where it's like, really? That happened? Or I got, like, that many followers this year? That actually made no fucking difference whatsoever, but it's still a notable number. Oh my, what the fuck? Actually, let me look at that. What I really should do is just one stream at the end of the year to cover all of this stuff, but I haven't. And you know what? No one's going to give a shit about it anyways, because I don't have enough people to watch for it to be notable. Still there. Congrats. I didn't even give you a number. Just because I can. Because it's Christmas. It's not Christmas, but... according to Twitch chat, here I am. I'll go as a streamer. I streamed for 671 hours, 325 streams for 268 days. 1,000 hours watched. Which for the amount of time is probably not great, but like, you know, whatever. Not startling. It's a pretty low. Number 1 was Retro. Second was Paper Mario. Splatoon, Subnautica, Echoes of Wisdom, and I don't know what the goat means. I don't know. A random. My top stream was 19 viewers. My top tags of the year was psychotic. Whatever the fuck that means. 17,000 chats sent. Georgie, who has watched maybe one stream, but that's already more than most people. Look at this artist. There's Fang. Some people I recognize, some I don't. Received 10 raids, mostly from you. Some from Dylan. 124 clips is pretty surprising. And the number 1 clip was the one where I was fucking cursing people about Chimchar. 84 new followers is a surprise to me. Very strange. Also, this guy has 3 thumbs. I don't like that. But yeah, 84 followers is surprising. I feel like it had... This matters not at all and has no meaning, but it's still notable. You are in the center. However, if I refresh the page, those completely change, so I wouldn't worry about it, artist. Because they matter... the order doesn't matter. Fun fact. If I look at viewer... Sorry, it's bound to my mouse, so every time I click, it actually continues. I watched for 917 hours, and I visited Twitch 358 days, which doesn't seem possible. Almost every day this year. I will say, artist, you were my 4th most watched streamer this year, 54 hours. You beat Proton John, which I really haven't watched much this year, to be honest. Yeah, my number 1 streamer, though, is far ahead of anybody with 350 hours watched. And I don't use emotes. I could do the Steam replay and in the Nintendo one. I could. Oh, and of course, entertaining streams. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch. If your streams were shit, artists, I probably wouldn't watch. Probably. Who knows? Maybe I would. I'm joking, of course. But I haven't prepared it at the all, but at some point I want to talk about the games that came out this year, the games I played this year, year-end review, maybe some PowerPoint. Maybe then if I do that, I'll show off my... the recaps I've had throughout the year. There we go. God, not this. Ah, fuck! God damn it. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, I would say, no, interesting. We'll see how the upcoming year goes for streaming. It'll probably be the same. Unless some big fucking buff streamer's like, man, this guy slaps. I gotta watch this guy. Or I make some connections, or, you know, by some miracle of fucking Jesus, something happens. Which is not gonna happen, but, you know. A boy can live in a life that's his. And my YouTube stuff is not the grandest. But, you know, it's not really my priority now, is it? It's all fun. Though it is surprising that I probably opened up Twitch almost every day this year. What can I say? I like watching people stream. Evidently, a lot. Okay. Give me... Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I almost had it. It was close. I was like, I became a bird for a second. I was cacawing. A cacophony. Speaking of which, there's still a lot of 3DS. Maybe I'll do a 3DS stream this weekend. Not of the bootleg shit, although I still want to come back to that at some point. But just of something fun. I might be playing more. I wanted to play Mario Party Jamboree today, and I just didn't. I wanted to play yesterday, and I didn't. But I might play Mario Party Island Tour, specifically so I can play that one fucking mode that everyone loves. Where you have to impersonate the characters and do like a voice impression, and if you do a bad job, they fucking kill you. It's my favorite. I love it. We'll see how I feel. I don't even know if I might have to unlock that. I've never played the game. I've never even booted it up. There is a lot of 3DS games of that same ilk. Again, there's a lot of... Like, I have all these, like, bad Wii games that I like to play. But it involves setting up my Wii and connecting it to my stream. And I kind of don't want to have to fucking go through the ball ache of doing that. I have all the equipment for it. I just don't have to move my Wii from where it's at to where it will be. Especially since right now I'm using it for my DDR dance pad. You know how it goes. Ow. Oh no. The poor fish. Mamma mia. Unrelated, but how do people feel about Christmas? Because I've said it before, and I'm not a big Christmas man. I don't, and I'm not a fucking Scrooge, alright? I don't hate Christmas. But it is not my favorite holiday. Not by a long shot. And I've gotten, like, incredibly exhausted over the whole atmosphere and culture of it, and it's not, I don't know. Obviously, there's stress of it, and the stress of the presents. There's enjoyable aspects, too. Most of that is just being able to sit and talk with family if you get the chance to. And that's come more nowadays. Now that I don't live with my parents, you know, I don't get to see my entire family as often. So now getting the chance is nice. But also, I don't want to fucking care about most of the Christmas music. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I don't like Christmas music really. The Christmas songs I like are fucking weird and no one's heard of them. Or they're British, which is the same thing. God damn it. But yeah, everyone's fascination with a lot of these Christmas things I just don't give a shit about is turn me off of it. Same Christmas music, a lot of the same Christmas movies. Some of which I like, and I still don't want to see them again and again. Becomes sickening. Cloying, almost. And it's like, I'm good. I don't want to have to sit here and, like, listen to these songs again. And to be fair, I don't. I just don't. And so now I barely engage in that side of Christmas. God damn it. Which, fair enough, I guess. I used to not like it, but out of retail I've molded it to something I enjoy. Interesting. Yeah, that hasn't happened to me. And I don't hate it. Again, there are aspects that I can enjoy about it, but it's just not for me. Really. It's just not. It's not something I enjoy. But it's still a time to see family, and and again, those little aspects are still nice, I suppose. And I can't help but say that there are some mild associations with the temperature and the weather, which I mentioned earlier. It is startling that we're not going to get snow. We're not going to get. It's not even going to get that cold this year, seemingly. Which is scary. What's level? Oh, I was outside. I was like, what level was I just at? I was like, why am I back here? Well, my next game over, I'll try that again, but... Yeah, I'm struggling to get some of these stars, man. It's not all day yesterday. It does not snow here in fucking Georgia. Not that that's surprising to fucking anybody, but you shouldn't be fucking anybody. You should be fucking people you like. But that's not. Yeah, that's not really a. That's not a surprise, is it? But it's not like I don't like snow. If it's gonna be cold, at least it could snow. Come on. You. And what I mean by cold is like, is it below, is it 40 or below? That's already cold to me. But at that point, it's like diminishing returns. If it's colder than that, it's like, yeah, it's cold. It's already fucking freezing to me. So I might as well just bring down the temperature even more and make it snow. Because I'm already going to have to dress up in proper jackets at that point. So I might as well just take it down even lower. And give us the enjoyable aspect of it, instead of being like, just at the right temperature to fucking not be fun. Oh, no. Yeah. Colonel. How come it never snows here on Shadow Moses Island? Well, Snake. It's because we have a very tropical climate here. We use it to study our monkeys. Monkeys? Colonel, I thought that was illegalized. Snake, there are no laws here in Shadow Moses Island. Don't you know that by now? I suppose you're right. What do you test the monkeys on? Before they go to human trials, we always test those little blue pills. But Colonel! Never. I'm not gonna go this bad idea. It's a bad hypothetical. Let's not bring this one up into existence. I can't really make Metal Gear jokes because I've never fucking played Metal Gear. It's very like asynchronous. Doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, that's part of the culture, I guess. It's like, I know who fucking Phoenix Wright is. If I were to make an objection joke, I don't think anyone would give a shit. Even though I haven't played a game because it's just so endemic. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like I can't. I feel like I should play a game. I one day will. One day I'll play a Metal Gear game. If not the entire series. Ah! Even though I literally own none of the games and have never owned any of those games. One day I'll pick up the collection, I suppose. And part of me has never been that interested. But I think I probably... Because I don't like stealth games, really. But I think a part of me would probably still like it for one reason or another. I'm really shitting the bed right now. Like, really badly. I don't know what's wrong with me. Wow! Sorry, I'm checking something. Just readjusting a title. No worries. 99 total server death count, but a fucking Bowser ain't one. How hard is it to get 5 fucking... Was it 4 stars? What do I need? I need 15 to unlock MIPS, right? I need 4 stars. That's all I need. Oh, camera. Camera? What the fuck? God, you never see the room from this angle. That's weird. Camera? 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 That was weird. I'm gonna keep trying. I mean, it's a Friday, so I can stream for longer. So I don't stay for it, but I might just stream so I can get to 16 stars and attempt this fucking speedrun. If I can even remember how to do a fucking MIPS clip. Nice. Okay, now we're back here. I can do this. Probably. Give it! No! No! I should have just long jumped and then long jumped again. Cheap viewers at SSMM. What? Sadomasochism? What are you talking about? Guys, go to BDS.com. BDSM.com? What's there? You can find free viewers. They might be Swedish, but I hope you don't mind. The Swedish viewers are the best viewers. Oh, really? I'll go check it out then. Jeez. Okay. What? Sorry, I'm losing it. I'm gonna become fucking Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah. Oh, what's the deal? With food? You eat it, then you shit it out. You think they'd stop making us eat this stuff? I'm sorry, Jerry Seinfeld. I don't know. Actually, Jerry Seinfeld's like kind of not a nice guy, so maybe it's okay that I'm not like nice to Jerry Seinfeld. He's a rich guy. He's probably fine. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but like, he's not known for being excessively nice. Yes, I ain't getting no respect. I'm not gonna be a dick on purpose, though. Again, that's the old adage, right, about comedy. Don't be picking on people underneath you, but if there's someone above you, someone's topping you in society. If you're a bottom on the rungs of life, maybe it's okay to make fun of those people on top. All right. And then one day, if you become the top in the society thruple or whatever the fuck, maybe then you can, like, you know, chill. But until then, just deal with it. A boss beating brothership? Wait, did you beat a boss in brothership? Or are you talking about there's a boss in brothership named Bottom? Or he is a bottom? Or, like, what? What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. So I'm getting that jump down. Oh, congratulations. I hope you're proud of yourself for playing and continuing to play that shitty fucking game that everyone hates. It's not true. Although brothership has not been, like, very popular as of late, from what I've heard. For some reason, it didn't exactly hit well for people as people were hoping it would. For one reason or another, it was kind of flawed. It's not the same team and there's some differences. I just didn't, you know, whatever. That's probably fine. I would probably enjoy it. Maybe. I don't know. My only experience with that series is the best game in the series, reportedly, and it's also, I don't remember. So, you know, what can you do? Oh, Mamma Mia! I got my own experience with other Paper Mario RPGs is Super Mario RPG, which is very good. Thousand Year Door, which I think I actually don't enjoy as much as a lot of people do, but I think it's fine. Weirdly, I don't like the music nor the game actually sticks out in my mind for Thousand Year Door as much as, like, I didn't think I didn't think Mario RPG was like my favorite ever, but I can remember more music from that game. At the very least. As well as the exploring, there was more, generally more. It wasn't just you go left, you go right. It's always gonna be my complaint about that game, but I think it's a pretty fucking big complaint. Because to me, it's just a difference in importance. And it's such a severe downgrade to the previous game. Sorry, but it really is. When you look at Paper Mario 64 and how big and open some of its areas were, and how exploration-based a lot of those areas were. If that's important to you, then Thousand Year Door is a severe downgrade. Which it is to me. It does a lot of other aspects better, but... I will say, if none of those games came out this year, I wouldn't have played Thousand Year Door. I wouldn't have played... you know what I would have played? Is fucking... Superstar Saga. Which it's been on my list to play for a fucking while. Ever since it became on NSO, that was going to be my next Mario RPG to play. And then these games came out and I never played them. So at some point, I'm going to play Super Mario... Not Super Mario RPG. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance that is now currently located on Nintendo Switch Online. Assuming there's no more remakes, that'll probably be the next one I play. When I get the opportunity to. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, Mario! Oh my god! I'm kind of excited because people seem to really like Superstar Saga. People tend to rank that one about as highly as Bowser's Inside Story. And a part of that's guaranteed nostalgia, but other part of it is like people just think it's really solid. Where they typically do say Bowser's Inside Story is probably the best in the series. So a lot of people rank Bowser's the original about as pretty highly. And as someone without any experience in it, I don't know, never played it. I guess at this point, I could technically and feasibly stream Bowser's Inside Story. So if I ever feel like replaying it... I don't own Partners in Time. Actually, I do. I don't own it on a DS, but I own it on the Wii U. So I could stream that too. Although, again, I'm not trying to stream 1,000 RPGs next year. That's not my goal, so it's not going to be anytime soon. We will... Superstar is your second favorite. Fair enough. And every other game in the series is utter garbo. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to stream Sticker Star because I own it. And I can, and I think it would... I don't know why. See, the worst part of me streaming Sticker Star would be that I would probably enjoy it to some degree. I wouldn't love it, but I would, you know, I'd be able to probably skip through most battles because you don't really need to care about battles because you don't get any experience. What you really care about is money, and you can probably get enough of it on your own. Although there's, you know what, I would say there's parts I would enjoy. I think there's other parts that I would find utterly obnoxious. Because I'd have to, like, backtrack and find specific items to use. It'd basically be the same issues I had with Kirby. 2 and 3. And it would be very long for what it is. But I actually think I probably would enjoy a 3... And it's funny, it's still novelty to me. A 3D Paper Mario game on a DS. Even now, the novelty of having, like, a full 3D game like that on a portable console isn't lost on me. Remember people were making, like, there's a 3DS mod, or there was a mod for Super Mario 3D Land that was a Paper Mario mod that looked very awesome. I always saw footage of it, and obviously as a kid I couldn't run it. I don't even know where it is, or if it was official, or if someone just had it and they never released it, but... It seemed the coolest to me, same as like playing Minecraft. Even now, I have a Switch, yet somehow playing something like that on 3DS still seems cool or cooler to me. Because it's like in my mind, oh, you can't do that. The Switch is like something wholly different, but that is still like somehow almost like more advanced and cool to me. Get up. Get up! And call it just the way I was raised and the games I played and how I saw things, but like it's super cool. Maybe I'm just good at looking through the lens of time. It's like the lens of truth, but it's a spin-off. Maybe I'm very good at looking through the lens of time in aspects and realize that for the time, this is fucking badass. Speaking of which, unrelated, the Tetris documentary game has got an update with a new game, along with bug fixes, so that's pretty fucking cool. That means we might be able to see some new games in the future if we ever get allowances for it. And I'm glad they do that. They don't even pay... It's not even costly. I think Atari had some actual DLC, but it was probably more substantial. But they will just give you some games occasionally, if they can get the licenses to it. And I think that is badass. Because they want the best documentary and the best kind of game to demonstrate what Tetris is all about. Because again, it is... I'll say it is a small package for what it is and for the price. Nope. Oh, no! God, what do I fucking do there? It's so fucking flippy, slippy like Toad. It's trippy on a goat. It makes me a little snippy when my parents are so old. Interesting. Anyways, back to my tangent. People need to read more. Read a book. Read a book. If you haven't read a book, you're sick right now. Read a book. If you really get a book you like and you get lost in it, you won't think about real life. It'll enrapture you more than a video game. Deadass. if you're sad, if you're lonely, if you have nothing to do, if you can convince yourself to start it. Honestly, that's the hardest part of reading, is starting. Once you get invested and once you're in it, at least for me, it is obsessive. It's like I can't not focus on it. I genuinely get sucked in to a fanatical point. Which is why as a kid I would basically finish any book I would start in a day. Pretty much. Like I probably still can, if I'm really into a book, I could read any book in a day. I'm quick at reading. But I genuinely, like, I find myself getting lost in books more than I think anything else, truly. And it's not even like a specific, like, I'm seeing it in my head. I can see it in my head, but I think it's more of an abstract. I will say a benefit of that is I'm good at reading, and I've only got good at reading because I read a lot. And because I read a lot, I'm good at reading, and because I'm good at reading, I know a lot of words, and because I'm good at know a lot of words, reading isn't a struggle, and because reading isn't a struggle, it's easy for me to read more, and it's a cycle. You're not built that way, and my book is at work. I don't know, I feel like a part of it is if you can get good at reading, I don't know. I feel like anyone can get lost in a book, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know why or how. And it does depend on the book. Sometimes a writing style just irritates you. It doesn't resonate as true. It doesn't feel real to you. Or sometimes you have to get used to a writing style because it just doesn't read clearly. Not even that it's not well written or authentic sounding, and sometimes it's just weird. It may be very like there were books like that where I read them for the first time. I was like, I'm having trouble with some of these sentences. The way they're written, it's probably grammatically correct, but not a structure I'm familiar with. And then I got used to it, and then when I read then the rest of the book became smooth, and the rest of the series became smooth. I noticed that with Robert Jordan, the Wheel of Time series, which I haven't finished, by the way. It's a fantasy series. Classic. It's one of those tentpole fantasy book series that everyone talks about. Jump, you idiot! About halfway through, because I was attempting to take it slow. Because otherwise I would have rushed through the entire series at once. So I've reread a lot of the early books multiple times. But yeah, the first book, I remember having like, this is jilted. It's strange to me. Which didn't let me, I didn't get to lose myself in the music, the moment. Don't you ever let it go, or whatever. I've enjoyed books before, I just don't gorge or seek. I know what you mean by gorge, but I don't know what you mean by seek. I'm more talking about just being able to wholly get lost in a book and lose time to it. It's a little difficult these days, not because of the book itself, but because I'm an adult and I'm cognizantly aware that I'm evidently wasting time. And if there's a time limit or something, and it's like, I need to be aware of what time it is so that I can do things in the right, proper order. Again, a difference from being a kid, whereas when I was reading a book as a kid, it doesn't matter. Seek as in, I'm going to find a book to read. Well, I'm not good at that either. I buy more books than I read. And I mean, to be fair, I have a series of books I want to read that I own. And maybe so the seeking is already done. But it's the act of starting them. As again, it's the hard part, right? I do not read like every week or anything like that. I don't want to pretend I'm like a fucking voracious reader as I was. What I mean is when I find the book I want to read and I start it, it gets its hooks into me, and then I'm inconsolable. It happened at school. I used to bring books to school, and in classes I didn't care about, I'd have my book in my notebook, and I would be like desperately trying to read more pages while the teacher didn't notice. Because I wanted to fucking read. It's also so good for you, man. I mean, not everything is as good as other things in terms of books, but it's still very good for you to read. And I should do it more often. And I know for a fact that I probably read more books a year than most people. Which is not that many. It really isn't. It's not that many books. Although I think I read a lot earlier this year. I go through phases. And this isn't a point of, like, arrogance to be like, oh, I read more than other people. I just think it's a fact, and it's a sad fact. I don't do it because I'm trying to, like... Part of it is because I know it's good for me, but also because I just like it. Fuck you, Mario. Fuck you. Mario, you little fucking piece of shit Italian-American motherfucker. Stop falling off the fucking ledge, you fucking asshole. Eat some fucking meat. Oh, my meatball spaghetti. Fuck off. Alright? Nobody likes that shtick. Nobody likes it. Go back to fucking Brooklyn, you motherfucker. You don't belong in the Mushroom Kingdom. You can take, what, one fucking hit and die? That's all it takes? You get stuck under a fucking ramp, you get crushed to death. You fucking idiot. Alright? Just make it to the end. Alright? That's all you need to do. Just make it to the goddamn end. Have a fucking cupcake. Have some fucking spaghetti. Princess will make you a fucking cake. Just stop falling and stop getting crushed, you goddamn fucking idiot. But yeah, reading's good. I want to read Gore. It helps when I'm reading books that, like, I'm rereading my favorite book of all time. It's like, okay, yeah, of course I can fucking get stuck into reading that one because I love that book and it means a lot to me. Or rather, it doesn't mean a lot to me as much as I don't know. It's exceptionally well written. It's exceptionally entertaining. And it's a book that captured me in its entirety when I had first read it. Unbelievably so. I mean, talk about getting addicted to books. It's a book where I bought it on a whim from a suggestion from somebody that I didn't actually like, really. And I put it in. I was like, I don't know if I'll read this. Reading the first chapter, I was like, whatever. Immediately decided to read all of it, the whole fucking thing. As soon as I finished it, immediately I ordered the second book off of Amazon. Got it shipped to me like in a day. Got it the next day. Read that entire thing straight through. And it's real sad because there's only 2 books. There's meant to be another book, but it never came out. It's one of those like Winds of Winter, Game of Thrones scenarios where it's like, will the author ever finish it? We don't know. I hope so. But it was good enough to be like, this is... It became my favorite. I've reread it multiple times, and I never get tired of it. And every time I read it, I find more to appreciate about it, and more to marvel about it in the way it's written, and in the way it teases things out. The prose. It makes me smile, and its cleverness. Sometimes. And its beauty. And its poignancy. Like the phrase I was talking about earlier. It's from that book. Like... It's just exceptionally well written, I feel. And enjoyable. It's also heart-rending, man. There's some really emotional moments in here that's very hard to get through. I remember the first time I read it, it was hard. Even though I know it's coming, I kind of almost don't want to read it. Even though it's very good, it's horribly heartbreaking and depressing. I'm not going to spoil anything in the book, but... The book is The Name of the Wind, by the way. It's a fantasy book. I'm a huge lover of fantasy. No. Fuck you. I've always been a huge lover of fantasy, to be honest, but... who isn't? But if there is ever any interest, that is The Name of the Wind and its subsequent sequel. And there's two spin-off books, technically, as well, which are good. All of those books are exceptionally good, in my reckoning. And I could probably talk ad nauseum about them. Maybe. But I could talk about them predicated on people knowing who the characters are. And I'd rather not spoil that. Every time! Mario's not squatting quickly enough, man. God, it's been 2 hours and I got like... I got 3. I got like 3 stars. I need 4. I was hoping to get to 16 today. I mean, I just don't want to try to get 16 today. Camera, what are you doing? Don't you dare! He dared. Those who dare. Well, isn't that a shame? And never thought it'd come to this, but sometimes you can't help yourself. What a goddamn shame. Nice. 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 No, get up there! What are you doing, man? For some reason Mario like takes like a second to squat, which really puts me off when I'm trying to like do a cool trick. It's not immediate. I have to like I press the button now. Okay, now he's doing it quicker. It's still not as quick, but there are times when it, like he doesn't. He just fucking won't do it. It's like, what the fuck, Mario? Just do it. No. I'm getting upset, man. I want this so badly I can taste it. I can like fucking. I'm salivating. It's like 2 feet of stress, and that 2 feet of stress is giving me 1,000% stress. 2 feet. How much can 2 feet do? You ever wonder how much 2 feet can do for a man like me? A life like I lead, 2 feet can do everything. People don't understand that. People look at me and they think, oh, you know, 2 feet. What's you gonna do? What's gonna happen? He's got 2 feet. You know, I got 2 feet. Everyone's got 2 feet. We're born with 2 feet. They don't understand what the 2 feet means to me. They don't get it. And if they truly understood what the 2 feet meant, maybe they'd think a little different before crossing my path. But they don't. So they cross my path, and they always find out what it means. I always show them the 2 feet, the fun's 2 feet. Goddamn mystery, that's what it is. Okay, let's do this. Nice. Nice! Ah. I am Mario, and I like to swing. I have pineapples on my ring. What ring are you talking about, Mario? You're not married. You're not wearing rings on your fingers. What ring are you talking about, Mario? Well, it's my ring. Yeah. What ring, Mario? What, like Ring Fit Adventure? What do you mean? Well, no, don't worry about it. But Mario, I'm so confused. You gotta let me know what ring it is. I mean, like, if it's not on your fingers, where else would you? Never mind. I'm not gonna. This is a bad bit. I'm not gonna continue this. Let's just say Mario likes to, like, you know. He always caps off his Italian sausage. That way it doesn't go rotten. It's very important. It's very important. To cap off your salamo so it stays fresh for when you need it. I'm sorry, that's fucking that's such a disgusting, like, that's so fucking gross. I apologize. I'll give myself a -2 for that. I'll go on that planet that makes you old. And take off 2 years. Well, there's no planet that makes you old. It's more like time is relative, and everyone else will be young while you get older quicker. The only way to do that would be to send everyone else to a different planet that has different relativity, to where they age slower than me. Not that I'm like, I wouldn't be aging quicker; they'd be aging slower. Man, relativity is kind of scary, though. You're talking about like things like Interstellar. Those aren't like fake concepts. Those are real, provable things that we've done. The idea of time is relative in space, and the fact that we have like people using atomic clocks in space, and that they get off sync. That you're in space and you're actually younger than the people on Earth. Relative. That's fucking insane. That like you could. There are places in space where you could go, where your children could get older than you because of the time you spend there. Is that not fucking crazy? Is that not genuinely actually, like, I'm used to the concept of it, but when you actually like take a moment to like abstract yourself and think about it, and think about the fact that that exists, like you could go to a place in the universe that means that time passes differently for you than for other people. You could spend like a year there and it would be like decades. You could, or like it could be dramatically different. You could, it's like fucking time travel. You could fucking spend, Spend time in the future. You take a year vacation and wind up in the year 3000. Earth is gone. It's scary, fascinating, and it's cool. It's very cool. Space is cool. I've thought about it before. I never considered it really. But if I did need someone to like go into space, some stupid brave volunteers to like explore, go off in far off distances, I think I'd do it. Always talking about exploration and adventure and finding meaning in life. Well, fuck it. If I get to be a brave space explorer, wouldn't that be the fucking best in terms of that exact thing? No, I'm too late to be born in the age of exploration. Going by sea, maybe I'd go in space. If they needed some stupid volunteers, I'd do it. As Markiplier said, I'd be first in line if they needed brave volunteers or stupid volunteers. I would be there so fast. Thanks, Markiplier. I think I would. I actually think I would do it. All the whatever experience it would be, probably be fucking horrible. But I'd still do it. I'd take a horrible experience for the adventure of it. Than a normal, boring life. Ah! If it was an option. It's not, and we shouldn't be investing our time in that realistically when we have options on Earth right now to take care of ourselves. If the only option is to go in space, fair enough. And if we have the luxury to go into space realistically and actually put our resources there, then fair enough. But I don't want to be going into space right now at the behest of this shit on Earth that's not going well. Like, surely we should take care of our home base first a little bit, if we can. Because otherwise it almost feels selfish for me to indulge in something like that. I mean, isn't that what anybody wants? All anybody really wants, I think, is an adventure. And even when people say they don't, I think they secretly do. They're just lying to themselves. There's a temptation there always, I think. A little bit. Just a little bit. You ever watch the movie Romancing the Stone? Same thing.
What are you doing? Mario, and crawl. Crawl on the ground like a baby.
I'm going to fucking lose my shit. Okay, let's go ba-bomb. If I can get to Mips, I would be so happy. I think I would cry. I almost wonder if I can't do Bowser's stage. Red coins, because I did it it wasn't that difficult to actually, like, do it. You might be asking yourself, why are you back here? I'm gonna give it another shot. Because if I can do this, then I could try the quick race. I could also try using my... Because I don't think I can use wings to fly up there. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe I can. It didn't occur to me. Maybe I actually can't use the wings. If I use the wings, and then I use the teleporter to get, like, closer where I need to go, if I have the time for it, maybe I actually can make it up to the Dead Island. There's only one wing cap box in this level, right? Which is at the start. Or... Well, there's no wing cap box closer to where I am right now. If I go down here a little bit, it's like... Yeah, there's nothing. What?! And I don't think I can long jump to the island. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? I just say fuck it. And your life will become 1,000 years better. Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on! Come on! What are you doing, Mario? Go up there. You fucking bitch. No! I didn't even press that button. I blatantly didn't press that button. I blatantly didn't touch a fucking single thing. Like a finger on my ring. I did not. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Okay, Mario. You better not let me the fuck down, Mario. You better prove to me that you're a strong, independent man. Okay, let's do this. Nice. All I need is like... Wait, what? Again, I didn't... Is there a fucking... Is there a glitch? Is there a glitch? Is there a fucking freak bob in my fucking atmosphere, dude? Is there fucking like artery clogging bacon double cheeseburgers in my heart telling me to kill myself? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, Mamma Mia. That's right, Mario. That's how I feel. You ever think you might be frantic sometimes and you realize, no, I'm just an idiot? I feel like everyone watching me has experienced that situation once or twice. Like, this guy's fucking nutso, and then it's like, no, he's just normal. It's just normal. That's normal! What are you doing, Mario? What are you fucking doing? Nice. What? Why? Nice. What am I doing? How did I do that, man? What? A fucking nuclear blast. Okay, so okay. So if I get that wing cap, I actually think I could still do this. I think I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. I blink I can. I think I can. I think I can. Not that it will help. Because I'll still won't have done ba-bomb. You know, it's whatever. Whatever you gamers think. Okay. Don't you fucking dare. Nice. God damn it. Run. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Get up, get up there, you fucking idiot. Yeah, he just fucking... I think he just ground pounds randomly. I think he ground pounds randomly. Yeah, Mamma Mia, motherfucker. Motherfucker. You know, a lot of companies do, like, spiteful drawings of characters and, like, alternate takes where the characters are cursing or whatever. Even in, like, very innocuous media. I wonder if Nintendo has any of that, if they actually are too innocent to ever have any of that kind of stuff. I know it's a stupid question to ask, but, like, you never know. They got, like, the infamous cursing episode of SpongeBob. They got all the, like, the nudie drawings of Disney characters that the artists have done spitefully. That Disney has to keep. Does that happen with Nintendo, do you think? Where they have their, like, people working at their company have made, like, weird shit that they just kind of have to keep under wraps. They would never, I think as a company they would never reveal it if it was true. But it's also hard for me, maybe it's because they've cultivated that good perception that I kind of find it hard to know if or feel like they've ever done that. Which they must have. Every company's got shit like that, right? Mario, do you have to ground pound like that? So I don't know why I said nudie, like a fucking, like a 80s kid. Talking about finding porn. Why did everybody in the 80s find porn in the woods? Why was it so commonplace? Because I've heard at least, I guarantee you I've heard stories from 10 different people. About porn in the woods. Just where you get your porn. The local, like, the local porn bear would keep it for you. Come on. Ah, fuck you. Miyamoto's like, make that fox look like she fucks. I mean, Miyamoto was the one who was like, or it wasn't Miyamoto as much as it was Nintendo saying, like, yeah, Bayonetta, she's not sexy enough. You got her in this, like, Zelda costume. Where's the fucking boobage, dude? You gotta, like... You know this is... You know what game you're making, right? So fair... So, you know what? Nintendo's not this salty, savory one, as always, but there's levels. All artists draw big molly milkers. Hell, I've probably drawn some big mummy milkers. Not very well. There was a lady selling a guide for $1 on like the best way of drawing boobs in realistic, authentic ways. And I was like, you know what? That seems interesting. I think it educated me a little bit, but I also don't think it made me any better. So fucking fair enough. I forget, this is not as bad as Sunshine in terms of you got, like, every level's kind of separate. You can't really do them much out of order. But there are still things and levels that will gate other levels in this game that you kind of have to do some semi-order. I think that the fact that they force the order even more so in Sunshine is why I like it less than this. Whereas this, I can kind of do things out of order. There are still things you have to do in order, but, like, not as much. But yeah, I mean, Miyamoto likes a pair of big naturals as much as anybody, man. Who doesn't? I mean, come on, like, who's gonna say no? No human in the... I don't know. Even if you don't like them for one reason or another reason, maybe they're just fun to draw. Maybe they're just cool, conceptually. Nobody can say no to some big naturals. Drawn or otherwise. Just a part of life. But especially... We know Miyamoto. We know him. Everyone's seen Miyamoto with that look in his eye, his famous quote. His famous quote was, "Make him bigger." Little did you know he was a part of Proton John's community. It's very, very true. Makes sense with that Rosalina lady. Rosalinda. Okay, can we actually do this, or am I gonna wallow in depression and misery? I've only gotten like 1 star in Womp's Fortress. I could probably do more there if I try hard. Like, there's more than 1 star in each of these places that I can get, right? Part of me is like, I don't even remember how to do them normally, much less this way. Come on! Is there a smaller one? There is a smaller one. I don't... fuck. Well, what the fuck do I do now? Oh, you! How the fuck am I supposed to do it with the... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, dude? What the fuck am I gonna do there? Fuck that. I'll come back to it later. Also, don't all foxes fuck? Surely it's like a thing of like, they all do that. I mean, do you need one that looks more like it than others? I'm assuming you're talking about... I don't actually know who you're talking about. My first thought was Crystal. From Star Fox. Adventures. What other foxes are there in the universe? In general, just in the universe. There's no more foxes aren't real. Miyamoto made them up for his game. People thought it was a weird choice, but the name stuck and people kind of liked it. It's true. It's just like how Miyamoto invented flowers for Pikmin. We didn't have them before, but then he included like these weird seeds in the game package for a lot of the original Pikmin. Yeah, those didn't exist beforehand. We didn't know what flowers were. We just thought they were like weird fucking things. And then he's like, look how beautiful these cool things are. And everyone was like, man, really? That's so cool. You wanted to sex her up more? Really? Crystal the Fox. Or what is she? Is she a fox? What the fuck is she? Alien. Well, it's notable in that sense, but it's also notable that, like, first of all, it's rare, right? Or rare derivative. But I mean, they had issues with rare for other things. I remember when they have very specific ideas for how characters should be, I suppose, is the main thing. Because you look at, like, they really didn't, like... Originally, DK had a fucking shotgun in DK64, and Miyamoto was fucking appalled. Coconut Gun's a better choice, by a long shot, of course, but, like... What do you... Like... Violence is bad, but sex is okay in his perspective. Honestly, maybe it's... I don't want to bring Japanese culture and everything, but... They certainly have, like, Japanese culture in general is probably a little bit more sexiness that's just kind of, like... I don't want to say okay, America has a lot of sexiness that's kind of okay, but, like, there's levels. Or even in, like, children's media, I guess is the bigger thing. Like, how much shit you see in manga, it's like, man, kids are reading this shit. Wah! I think I fucking became, like, Waluigi there. Oh my shot! Often all these advertisements for porn games that say, try not to come, but then when you play them, it seems like the objective is to come. So yes, I would call that bad game design. The interesting thing about that, there are a lot of porn games out there, and from what I've heard, a lot of them, like, you only get the scenes by playing badly, so it's like it almost de-incentivizes. If you're horny and you're playing these games, why would you play well? Why would you, like... You think the reward would be you do well and you get rewarded, not the other way around, but a lot of games have it the other way, depending on the game. Or it's just a matter of we have to wait a period of time and then it happens. It's like, what a fucking weird fucking thing this is. You know what I could try to do? I wouldn't know how. I blatantly wouldn't know how, but I could still try it and pretend that I know how. Never mind. I'll just die. Both Imamura and Miyamoto both thought Crystal should have more sex appeal. Miyamoto always saw it as a serious sci-fi story, not a campy or humorous one. Part of making Crystal more sexy had to do with its desire. Mature elements without going too far. I mean, it's not nudity. People are sexy in the real world. People have those emotions. It's not like it's a... It really shouldn't be a taboo thing. Like, it shouldn't. I'm of the opinion that people are far too conservative about that kind of a thing. And the only reason it's a big deal is because we've made it... Societally, we've made it a big deal. When it really isn't and shouldn't be that much. God, every time. That's my personal opinion, and people are free to disagree with it. But I think it's hard for people to agree or disagree with it because they're in the society that has those limits in it. It's like, well, even if I agree with that, it still feels a little weird. But that's because I was in the society. Just because I participate doesn't mean I can't complain about things that directly impact and affect me in ways that I can't even conceive. What the fuck, you fucking asshole flower piece of dick, son of fuck. Eat my shit. I'm not here to say Nintendo's bad horn dogs. I am. Horny motherfuckers. I'm here to say it's okay. It's the new Avenue... I mean, Avenue Q's classic song, The Internet is for Porn. Maybe Nintendo is for porn. That's the sequel. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Just that Miyamoto might have a fur affinity count. He shares his FNAF smut of Foxy. Well, I'm curious now if he ever drew, as Miyamoto's an artist, drew an example for Rare about what he saw at Crystal somewhere. Some concept art of Crystal bulging out of her top. Maybe he'd be happy with all of the fan art she's got, but maybe not. Just because he wants her to be sexy doesn't mean he actually wants to see her pornified. There's a dramatic difference there, isn't there? I think people know that as well. There's levels. Again, I've never played Star Trek Adventure. I just know Crystal because she's Crystal. Everybody knows Crystal. You've been online, you know Crystal? Yeah, I know Crystal. The around the block, everyone knows Crystal. She's been everywhere, man. Don't you fucking dare. You gotta help us! You gotta help us! The Koopalings and I have made her a permanent guest at one of our 7 Koopa hotels. I dare you to find her if you can. Why am I here? Just to suffer? Never mind. I was gonna say, never mind. I was gonna say something that rhymed, but would have been grossly inappropriate to say. Fuck! Fuck! Although, who hasn't seen some FNAF smut of Foxy? Although, if you're gonna be honest, the typical FNAF smut you're gonna see is Roxy. Or... Chica. It's Chica. 9 times out of 10 is Chica. In modern day, Roxy's a big component. Because they're the 2 girls in the franchise. Although you will see fan art of every single character, so you know what? Fair enough. You will see Foxy. You will see Chica. You will see Bonnie. You will see Freddy, and Golden Freddy, and Withered Freddy, and Nightmare Freddy, and Fredbear. You'll see every version of Freddy, and you'll see like the human characters too. Fuck. Sorry. How? There is a like you gotta like you have to fall and you just like clip in to get the star. There's no way. I'm going to get it by accident without looking up how to do it. So I don't even know why I'm going to bother. I shouldn't bother. It was a waste of time. Fucking jape tree. Just because I bring up FNAF in almost every stream I do, it does not mean that I'm trying to beat off the fucking Foxy jerking it with his hook. It's like the old joke about a leopard trying to masturbate. There was a guy who was a leopard and he got like one of his hands fell off. So he just grabs his hand and keeps going. It's like when you give yourself a stranger. The classic joke. It's like a... Okay. So like you do like this, right? And then you just like run off the edge. A stranger, by the way, is when you sleep in your hand. So that way it feels like someone else is doing it. There's no way I'm gonna get this, so I'm gonna try it anyways. Nope. No! Although frankly, I don't feel like giving yourself a stranger would feel good. Because you're gonna have like a cold, clammy, dead hand, right? When you sleep in your hand and you have no feeling in it, it's not gonna. First of all, it's not gonna last very long unless you're like a one-pump chump. It's gonna take a second. And as well, it's gonna be like cold and clammy. It's gonna be fucking weird. You don't want that. That's not what you want. You don't want that as your source. I'm sorry, but like anybody giving themselves a stranger, what's wrong with you? Does that actually feel good? Game. What do you want from me? See, I never did these things the normal way. If you don't know about the shortcuts, which a lot of people don't, and I probably didn't for a long time, you'd be fucking screwed. You'd be fucking like pissing your pants. Hit little piss baby. You know how people feel about little piss baby. Do I do this? There's no owl, so... How the fuck... There's a way of doing this, right? There's a way of getting in there without the owl, but... Can I defeat a single fucking boss in this game? Just jump at me. Okay. Did that work? Did that work? No idea. What the fuck? Yeah, what if I get him to fall off the edge instead? Oh god. What the fuck is wrong with me? Is it surprising to say that I'm very easily influenced by fucking everything? Humans inherently are influenced by every media they consume. I feel like, on average, though, I'm more than most, where it influences not just my mood, but directly influences my interests and what I spend my time doing while in the midst of whatever media I'm doing. I'll have a revival and interest in writing or this specific topic or fucking sword fighting or whatever due to certain media I'm consuming and either the characters in them or just the media and format itself. Or what I do and how I spend my time dramatically can change. Which is probably why I have so many different interests. I jump between them all the time. Part of that is I'm consuming media that's like, you know what? These characters do these things. I gotta get better. Sometimes it's characters, sometimes it's purely the medium or the format or the thing itself. Like engaging in something Japanese related. It's like, yeah, oh shit, I like Japanese. Unironically, if I watched anime regularly, I probably would be far more motivated to learn Japanese. Because it would remind me. And remind me of that I want to learn it. When I don't engage in anything Japanese related, not hearing the language, it's no reminder. Same with books. I would probably write more if I read more. Startling how that works, isn't it? It's almost as if there's some kind of correlation. No, Mario! No, Mario. I so badly want to get to the top floor. I so badly want to do this. I just want to see what some of the upper levels are. I want to be able to beat this. Because I've proven in the past that I can do 16-star speedrun. Which means I know it's... And I know MIPS clip isn't hard. So if I can do a MIPS clip... If I can manage it, if I can get MIPS, I think I'll be fine. I really do. I think I'll be able to manage it. No! I just need to get 4 more... What was it? 4 more stars? 3 more stars? 3 more stars. 3 more stars. And I've gotten 1 star on this level, and that's reprehensible. Nice. Okay, shut up, you fucking idiot. Don't pound me like an... You have to be like... Maybe the hitbox is so fucking tiny that you have to be absolutely perfect. Like fucking dude perfect. Can you do it? Okay. I mean, obviously, but like even more so than I'm imagining. Got 1 shot. You ready? Go. Come on, go. What are you doing, man? Dude, go. You good? Never, I can never do it. Can never do it. Like this isn't even hard, really. To dodge. What do you mean? I was right fucking on top of him, like a fucking idiot, like a fucking little bitch. Although usually the bitch is at the bottom, but you know. Nope. Go. There we fucking go. Easy. Suck off. Like a little pinicular. Okay. Performspråk. To the top of the fortress. Again, yeah, I could do... There are other stars I can get, but there's still an order to be followed to do some of these things. It's a good balance. If I'm gonna talk about Sunshine, I just think Sunshine has a much worse balance of... You basically have to do every level in order, and I hate that, and I also hate a lot of the levels, so it makes it even less fun. I really don't like Sunshine. The more I talk about how much I don't like Sunshine, the more I realize I don't like Sunshine. But also, the more I realize I want to retry it, because maybe... I'm always convinced that I'm going to like it more if I play it again. Even though I genuinely didn't like it. I don't know where that's coming from in my mind to say that, but like... Because again, I really didn't like it. I didn't like... I can't help but feel like a second time through I'd enjoy it more. Maybe I'd have a better grasp of the game or something. I don't know. I really don't know. So the bird doesn't exist, right? Okay, I need 15 for MIP, so I need 1 more star. Sometimes expectations help. Expectations that I'll enjoy it more. What? My tree? What the hell did you do to my home? My family? My kids? You're gonna pay for that. What the fuck? Dude, I didn't do it on purpose. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Yo, I'm just dead. And the... Yo, game? Can I leave? Am I stuck? Isn't there like... Okay, if I click in... Slash kill? What if I do... What other commands are there? Can I get out of the fucking level? I can ban myself. Because right now, I'm currently fucking stuck. God damn it. Why would you make it car select, not just car? Mario! Oh my god! I could go as Princess. Let's go as Dead Toadette. What the fuck? I actually... What do I fucking do here? I'm like... I'd presume it's saved, but let me fucking quit, I guess. Because there's fucking nothing else I can do. Evidently, I made a mistake. Okay, I still have 14 stars, so I'm fine. Toadette! You know what? Fine, let's play as Toadette for a little bit. She's not. I mean, that way we can see her die. That's the benefit of playing as Toadette. Forever lasting death. Nice. Red coins on the floating isle. I could probably do that. Don't be moaning like that, Toadette. We don't want to see that. Toadette, you're probably like no, that's not. I was gonna say she's probably the least porn act like lady in Mario, but that's not true in the slightest. You don't even want to know how much Toadette fan art there is out there of a lascivious manner. Good STEM word, by the way, lascivious. I don't even think it is a STEM word. I think it's just a word. Okay, so... Nope, no. Fuck. Oh my god, she lost her hat! She died and her fucking head fell off. She's got one of those little squiggly hairs. You ever seen the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? Where they use their hats as fucking parachutes. It's true. That's the real lore behind Toads. They're not those aren't their heads, those are their hats. They have normal heads underneath, they just like wearing them. It's the Mushroom Kingdom like religious purposes. Little did you know they're actually just humans. They're not mushroom people, they're just humans that celebrate, like they worship mushroom gods. So they feel inclined at all times to be as mushroom. It's true. No people don't know that. I know the real lore, but you know, of course I do. Nice. Okay. Ah, fuck. No. Why'd I even try? I think if I want to get that star, I gotta do a triple jump. Okay, I'm actually done being Toadette. I don't want to be Toadette, sorry. I could be Yoshi. I kind of want to be Mario. Because at least I know how to, like, they're not playable differently, but the hitboxes are different, and it kind of confuses me just a little bit. So I'd almost rather just play as the one I'm familiar with. For hard mode. But also, I wouldn't want to play as any of those typically anyways. Maybe, I don't know, Daisy? Like, I would use Luigi if you were here. Or some other fucking freak, but fortunately we got no freaks today. I could conceivably get the red coins in this level. I don't think it's inconceivable. I just don't want to. That's not a very fun star to get. Okay. What I want is that star in the fucking, like, pit of Cerberus or whatever the fuck it's in. Which I think is possible with a triple jump. But... Oh, why? Why would I do that again? Why would I do that for the second time? Like a bloody fucking idiot. I'm trying to think if there are any other stars that I think are easy to get. Like, the penguin ice level. Are there any in there that I can feasibly do? None are easy, but like relatively easy. I could try again for the slide level. Which I kind of want to do anyways, just because I want to do the slide level again and try it and give my best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot, fire away. Imagine hard mode breaks BLJ so you can't do it, and it's just like, it's mean. It's just a mean game. Okay. Can you not? Excuse me. Die. Okay. Oh, what are you doing, Mario? Why would you do that? Mario, that's not very smart. Are you stupid? Okay. No. No! Fuck it. You know what? We're going to Penguin Land. Slip slide in the way. Mamma mia. Hey, Toad. Shit, sorry. I wanted to talk to you. Don't one of these Toads have a star? Can't I talk to one of these toads and they give me, like, money? I could extort them for that, but that's a little rude. I wouldn't do that. That's a little mean. I wouldn't extort a toad. You know what? I absolutely fucking would. I changed my mind. I absolutely would fucking extort a toad. Like, that's not even a question. I don't even know why I considered saying no to that. That's so... Who wouldn't extort a toad? Are you kidding me? Okay, talk to me. I think it's this way. Fuck. That's it. Okay, it's that, but a little... I watched... Like, because I was... You know, I always end up having to watch a little bit of my previous VODs to upload them properly. And I think I have an idea of the exact angle I needed to hit that I was trying stupidly not to do. A little bit. Like, that was fairly close. I need to start actually a little further back than I had done, but... I spent so much time previously doing this that I feel like if I don't ever do this, I'm gonna have a stain on my record. And I don't like stains on my records. I prefer, like, unstained, like my panties. I'm sorry, I don't know what convinced me to say that. It was the word that came in my mouth. Like my panties. Okay. That's way too... That was... Yeah, I knew that. I knew I should have backed away and I didn't. Pantalones. Can you believe it? I only died 6 times this entire stream. Look, it says so at the bottom right. Ugh. It's still funny how the first level is the level I've done, like, the least in. Technically speaking. Okay. That was bad. That was also bad. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Well, I could have. Why do you think Mario is so positive all the time? What do you think he does to keep his chipper cheer? Better question. Do you think Mario would have been a sports guy in high school? Do you think he was like the fucking like the running back in his football team or something? And that's why he's so like proficient? Was he a cool guy in school? Do you think Mario was like the popular kid? And Luigi was like his nerdy younger brother? I feel like Luigi would have been a kid who had braces. I had braces. There's nothing wrong with braces. A lot of people get braces. But Luigi would have stereotypically had braces. Well, Mario was like hidden on like the princess and I. And Luigi's there too. And Mario's the friend that loves Luigi, but you know he's not the mean jock, but he still would be a jock, and he'd be up there in the upper echelon. And Luigi's like, I don't know, playing with computers. He's playing D&D or something. Luigi's Okarun. He's like, I guess he wouldn't. No, he's not in Aliens. He's in the Ghosts. He'd be Momo. Wait a second. But Daisy is into Aliens because we have Tatanga. So we got one into Aliens, the other into Ghosts. Oh, not even one experiencing an alien, one experiencing a ghost. That fits perfectly. Guys, it's the AU. Where Luigi's Okarun and Daisy's Momo. That's a perfect match. Because of course, Daisy's the one who gets kidnapped by an alien, and Luigi's the one who gets haunted by ghosts. And literally, the Luigi's Mansion 2, it's like it's about a big jewel. He gets his jewel stolen, the family jewel. It's incredible. Can't believe it. I knew he took his ideas from somewhere. I just didn't want to believe it. Okay, my angle's been off this entire time. Little did we know the amount of thievery at work. Very unfortunate for people. I think the last episode of Dan to Dan for a while it just happened, and everyone's very sad about it. I don't give a shit. I'm reading a manga, and I'm keeping up to date whenever a new chapter comes out, which isn't, like, excessively often, but it still happens. And I get to enjoy myself when it does. God, that's blatantly the wrong angle for this. That's a manga I get genuinely excited for. That and still, the cosplay manga. With Gojo and Marin. Because it's genuinely very sweet. I actually genuinely really love it. I think it's very well written. And at least from the manga side. Again, when you talk about fan service in anime, it is never as bad in the manga. And if it is, then that's a fucking different manga. Like, it almost never is. To the point where when I'm reading most of them, I don't notice those too much. But in an anime, of course, that will be a whole scene, and they'll focus on it a lot longer, and it's like, oh. Which is probably why those don't resonate with me, or why I just don't notice it. But there was actually some genuinely interesting character developments and story points in that manga, which is why I liked it. I like seeing the sweet relationships between characters. But I know some people have already jumped ship and been like, I don't want to wait for Dan to Dan, I'm just gonna read it. Arguably, manga is always better. I mean, that's not always true. There's differences, but some people would feel that way. I'm probably the kind of guy who would feel that way in most cases. Depending. Where am I? Damn. I'm so fucking close. You know what I realize I haven't tried? Isn't the red coins in the first level very easy? Typically, you just have to like... Or you have to hit the posts or something? What is it? Or is that something I'm making up? What is the red coin? No, the red coins is in the sky. Is there not a star in this one for hit? You stomp the posts down and you're good to go? I just had a fucking like recollection. I still haven't done Big Bomb on the summit. If I could manage to defeat Big Bomb on the summit, maybe I'd be okay, but I don't know if I can. Okay, so we go over here. But there is a hoity-toity, flighty-twitty box. Yeah, doing these posts don't do anything, right? Or do they? I blatantly don't remember. It's been a while. This is like the little area in this level that I always forget about. If I were to make this level by scratch, I probably wouldn't remember this one very well. Because this is where the red... Well, you fucker, you idiot, you scumbag, you maggot. Ugh. Oh my god, I survived that. What a fucking incredible scenario. I do love how Mario despawns trees when he tries to climb them so that you can't use trees. And you never look at the Goombas very much in this game. Partially because they're not really that relevant. You don't see them very often. Truthfully. You don't. Like, they're in this level, and like, where else, really? They're a little weird looking, honestly. Just a fucking little strange looking. Nope. Just Chuck Testa. Yeah, they don't give me shit. What are you talking about, artist? You lying to me? Lying to me? That's not okay. I didn't like that. I think maybe that was in like Super Mario 64 DS or something, and I'm confusing it. Fuck, I guess back to the fucking slip sliding away. Suck ducking away. One thing I wish I don't think I can do here is do fucking save states. I don't even know how the game saves properly. I know that's blatantly cheating, but sometimes I do want to blatantly cheat, okay? You ever consider that? You ever consider that sometimes I do want to cheat? Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go... There we go. It might be a little too far. God damn, it's a little too far. The angle's very tight. Like a tiger, as some would say. I wouldn't say that, though. That's a little rude. Peggle. Peggle. I own Peggle. I own a version of Peggle now. It was free on Steam for a while. I've never played Peggle. I'd rather play Peglin. I'd rather peg a goblin, as it were. Please? Camera? Ah, fuck. If the angle was different, I would have had that, I think. Mamma mia, papa pia, sapasia, lapalia, dapadia. hexagon. Why is this house so fucking small, but its chimney top is so fucking massive? It's never occurred to me now, but like that is almost ridiculously silly looking. Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on. God, I was spamming the button. I was spamming the button to fucking do the thing and it didn't work. That's it. I gotta do that again. Make sure I am able to fucking pound my ass into the ground. Mario must have a fucking massive dumper. If he can stomach, like, massive, like... He would take lethal damage falling from heights, except for when he slams his big, juicy butt cheeks into the ground. Evidently, that's what he does to save himself, you know? Okay. I love that how that's the fucking mechanic here, is like, ground pound. To save... You save yourself! Can I do this? Is this even possible? This might be possible. No, it's not. Again, it's the only way, conceivable way I see of doing this. I'm assuming, by the way, you can ground pound, right? And, like... Can't... I might have... You know what? I might have had a flawed assumption here of, like... I thought I could ground pound out of a... that, but I don't know if I can. Which means I actually... won't be able to do that unless I find some other way of slowing myself from dying of fall damage. I really thought you could for some reason. Let's do this. Ah, damn. I don't think I'll be fast. Blatantly, though, I don't think I can do this fast enough that way. I have to try again. But yeah, look at this fucking massive chimney. It's almost silly. I mean, it's very silly, actually. Okay. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. You spin your ass. Oh, fuck. I wonder if I could have made that one. Because you just can't get the speed again. Because when you ground pound, your velocity is 0. There has to be a way to, like, preserve your velocity. Velociraptor. And also, Velociraptor. You know what I actually wonder? What if I just, like... Just fucking go for it. Because he's gonna be faster than me there, so I have to do that. I pressed the ground pound button a little too late. Okay, I gotta be the fucking lickety-split, liquid slick. I'm 1 star away. I can find a star to do. I'm almost tempted to go back to Water World, but I don't know what other ones. Fuck you. You know what? I could try again. Do I want to try this again? No. Evidently. I promise I really want to do this one. I just wish I didn't have to leave and come back every time. I don't know of any more in this level that I can do that are relatively easy. If I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think. I don't know any womps either, unless I can do that triple jump. I still can't beat the bomb in that first level, which means I can't unlock it with a quick. I blatantly just haven't gotten any in some of these other fucking levels. What the fuck? That is not what I wanted to do. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Go for it! Oh, fuck you! Okay, if I just... I don't know how I survived that from such a fucking long jump, but... Okay. I'm gonna actually just go down the slide normally if I can make it. If the fucking asshole that invented this entire fucking thing just to have a sign right there to kill you every time, you're the worst, man. You're the worst. You're the worst. You're a fucking, you're a freak. You're a freak, man. I'm gonna say it right now. You're a freak. Maybe it's rude to call him a freak, but he's a freak! He's a freak. Can we all agree that he's a freak? Poll in chat. Freak, not freak. He's a freak. I read the poll. I read in the future. I read the poll. Poll says freak. Ah! I hate that so much. I hate that. I hate it. And I don't know if there's any more I could do in, like, Fireland. You know, there's an easy one. Not easy, but there's one I could definitely do in Shifting Sandland that I just haven't done. I could do in a Shifting Sandland. I don't know why I'm bothering with these fucking levels. Why am I bothering with these fuck-ass, stupid-ass levels? I'll try this one more time, and if I can't do this one, I'm gonna go to fucking... Let's go to Sandland. Everyone's favorite manga from... Everyone's favorite mangaka, who is dead and passed away, and has never actually was alive, and if you thought he was alive, you're a fool. He was always a myth. He's a figment of our imagination. We made him up. Dragon Ball isn't real. It never happened. We just pretended it because we wanted something good and everything else was shit. And so we as a community, we kind of collectively came up with this character called Goku. As if that would ever be real. Don't be ridiculous. He's not real. Where does this lead? Wait. Sorry, I don't remember this now. Because I remember this. I'm having, like, flashbacks. Where does this go? Oh, it's like, that's right. Mipsy. Actually, it's 15, right? It's not... Hey, Toad. Can I just talk to you? What's the talk button? That is not the talk button. I don't want to punch you, Toad. I will say, killing Toad saved my life. I can talk to Toad. I'm pretty sure it's possible. But evidently not likely. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I have to be standing far enough away to not just kill him. Yep, it's sweltering. Okay, so if I do this... Up here. Go... This way. Okay. Go this way. Go this way. Yo, my fucking god. I was like, oh, this will be easy. I mean, it'll be easier than any of the alternatives, but like... No, Mario. Alright, am I gonna do this in the next 2 minutes? And do this under 3 hours? Or am I gonna cry? Yeah. Come on. Oh, baby, a triple. If I could kill the Shy Guy, I would be goated. Go! What are you doing, Mario? The problem is, it's so far to get back here, like, my goodness. Alright, one more shot before I lose my fucking... Before I lose my Milpert. Sorry, I can't be stealing bits from other streamers, but they're very evocative bits that make me, like... That I hear in my head. What am I doing? What am I doing? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Yeah, just drown in this. That's a horrible way to die, by the way. Imagine drowning in sand. Suffocating in a semi-solid material. Not in like a drowning in water, but like... Your head and your body's covered by, some kind of amorphous solid fluid. And you find yourself trying to, like... You can't help but try to breathe. But there's nothing in your lungs but sand. No, that's not what I wanted, you fucking idiot. That's not what I meant to do, but like, fuck it. Go for it. Never mind. Suffocating in probably major pressure. Oh, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. But picturing it in my head is like, fuck, that's a horrible way to die. That I don't think many people consider. It's like the same people who drown in a grain silo. The thing about sand, though, is like, I don't know, like, maybe grain is filling your stomach. Maybe it's not. Wait a second, I forgot. There's a whole level I forgot about. That I can get now. Well, I was hacking a few minutes ago, I felt like I had sand in my lungs. I'm sorry. But like, running grain cell is probably pretty bad too, but I don't know if it's the same. Come on in. Now, what are the easy stars for this level? Does anyone remember? Because I fucking don't. What is going on in Ghost Hunt? What even is fucking this one? I don't remember. You'd think I'd remember. I don't have the vanish cap, so I can't get in there. That leads back in here. This is just kill the ghosts. Yeah, what's with these fucking freaky ghosts? They're like fucked up. That's right. I have to kill all the ghosts, don't I? That's what it is. And not die in the process. Oh, the ghost over here is the fucking worst, ain't he? I love how like Mario's hat glows and his eyes glow. Nice, you're dead. Or not dead. You were already dead. So you're just making me thankful that I'm not sick right now. That's all you're doing, which I appreciate. And I'm sorry for your loss. You're reminding me of the misery of being sick, and it's making me very thankful and making me want to go to bed so that I can take care of myself, basically. Because I'm like, man, if I don't get enough sleep, I'm going to get sick like that, and that's going to be miserable. So I got to make sure I take care of my body. Move my body free. Oh my god, he's so fucking quick. Holy fuck, that's a quick-ass motherfucker. Oh yeah, there's a ghost in this room, isn't there? Yeah, that's right. There's multiple. Yo, what are you doing? Oh, thank god. Nice. Let's see if I can't fight Big Boo. If I can't... Oh fuck, he's fucking massive. Punch him. This doesn't seem really that different. Which is... I'm thankful for. I mean, there's still the idea of permanent death. Oh, thank god. Don't have a jape at the end, please. 15 stars. Okay. Now we can attempt MIPS. I actually have to look up MIPS clip so I don't fuck it up. MIPS clip how to.
Fairly straightforward to the door. Leave the Mario cam and go over here. Depending on where you look, the camera will adjust and kind of follow Mario's door. Have the camera so that it points slightly more right than just perpendicularly straight forward to the door. Like this, you can just hold up slightly. You keep doing that until the shadow disappears. This is where you want to stop immediately. And now MIPS shadow disappears. You keep doing that until MIPS shadow disappears. This is where you want to stop immediately. And now all you have to do to clip into the door is press and hold Z. Use your stick to crawl and turn around until you face MIPS. Then...
Alright, fuck it. Let's try it. I would even cut MIPS. I just have to. And see what the fuck is up. I've done it before, but I'm not good at it. And all these buttons are bound differently, so I don't even like... What is Z? Z is the same button I use for ground pound? If I can't, then fuck me. My real worry is screwing this up. Because, I only get one shot, right? Oh, and MIPS is gonna be so much harder to catch. Like, it's not even funny. No, oh, fuck. I've never been good at catching MIPS, gonna be honest. And this isn't gonna make it fucking any easier. Go this way, man. Oh, fuck you. Man, look, listen to that ass steam. Nope. Can I dive? Can I long jump into MIPS, or do I have to, like, punch him? Don't die, man. You died, Mario. I just don't know enough about fucking how to catch MIPS. And now that he's quicker and slicker and thicker, and it's like, what do I do? I could just stand. I could just stand. Stand in the place where I live and turn north. Then around direction, wonder why you hadn't know. And in the place where you were. He's gonna go away from me. But that eventually I'm gonna get him in a corner, then he has to run by, and then I can just like hit him. Right? No diving, just punch. No dive! Well, diving works, I suppose. Nope. Yeah, I'm not trying to catch Mips. Oh, fuck you, Mips. You a fucking little bunny. Nobody likes bunnies unless your fucking name is William Afton. He fucking sucks. He murdered like 5 children or whatever, or something like, I don't know. There you go. Yeah, I don't want that star. I want you. You returned from dinner. Welcome. I need to attempt to do something a little fucking tricky. Oh, we're getting a little tricky. A little Mipsy. Little Mickey. Little Nicky. So it's this. So I angle it and press... What do I do? I press Z?
User, now all you have to do to clip into the door is press and hold Z.
Okay. Turn from there, I'm about to fall in a food coma. That's exciting. Wait, is this the right... Where am I? Okay. We got Mips. Okay, so it's camera? Before I do it.
Use your stick to crawl and turn around until you face
Oh fuck, I'm stuck in the door. Or wait, what do I do? So I grab Mips.
before you go.
He's on the other side. I did it. Wow, I did it by accident. I still did it. Wow, fucking first try. I think there's something that's causing... I think my button's not mapped properly. It's causing me to randomly ground pound, but... Mips clip done. Without much... Give me you fucking idiot. That was good. That was slick. Slick like Rick. And this time it's something similar. Okay, camera. Right, it's basically the same thing, right? We're in! Oh my god. And pray to god I don't die, I guess, is the main thing. Forward Bowser sub. I don't even... What do I even do? I don't remember what to do here. Yeah, I kind of have to be fucking flawless, right? Because if I die, then I have to, like... If I die, I have to do all that again? Realizing now that there's a much harder time limit on my fucking, my mission here than just what I'm doing. These latter levels don't seem as manipulated as some of the early ones, so I should be fine. You know what? I'm in water. I'm okay. Listen to his ass steam. Like a ham. Aurora Borealis. Okay. This is just jump on the sub, right? That's all this is? There's not any specialty? And capital G. He's gaming, ladies and gentlemen. I know you wouldn't... God, Mario, can you, like, swim, like, fucking 10% slower? That'd make me real happy. Oh. Like fucking Clanker's Cavern. This always made me think of Clankers. But, like, not obviously... Even though Clankers is a level I got stuck on, this is still worse than it. Where the fuck... Where's the star on this? Okay, I know there's this. I'm just trying to be uber careful. I thought it's just on the sub, right? Unless they moved it. See, now it's normal Mario. It's still hard mode. I still die in one hit. And all the enemies are fucking relentlessly trolly, but... Okay, so... Down the hole. Right, it's down the hole. See, now I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna scroll this up that I'm, like, extra worried. Oh my fuck, the fuck? Oh, please don't do this to me. I have, like, please don't do this to me. There's almost a temptation of, like, if I can grind for hearts in the other level. Because there's nothing I can do here. No, Mario! Okay. I can't afford to screw this up, because if I screw this up, the run is done. Are there any options? There's no way. There's no way I could do this, right? That seems fucking ridiculous. Without being able to enter in here normally, I don't know if I can do this. Okay. Nope. Nope. Fuck! Shit! Okay. So the question here, and now, I should probably realistically try and find a heart, like logically speaking, do you think there's a like a... No, the thing is, if I die, I respawn outside the castle and I have to come back here, and I don't think I can do MIPS again? I don't know if I can. Okay, I think I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure MIPS might stay. But it does mean I have to continually MIPS clip until I can beat this level. Which is fucking absurd. Okay. Okay. Which means I want to do this now. God, I wish I could have gotten that one up. Ah, fuck you! I can't save state. You're misunderstanding. I actually can't save state. I would love the save state, but I can't. Unfortunately, I'd have to do it all legit. And I did the MIPS clip. You want me to do it again? Where even is MIPS? Where is he? I guess he would always spawn where the star is. Until the star goes away. Oh, I have to fucking catch him again? You fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh. What is this? Oh, fuck. Nope. Let's see if I can fucking catch him. I caught him once, but I'm not good at this, man. This is gonna... Oh, this is gonna take a while, ain't it? How do I do a dive? Like, what am I doing? Because that's not what I'm looking for. It's just... Okay, it's... That's what I'm looking for. Okay, come on, do this. Baby, please. Baby, please. Baby, 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 baby. Or the Persona Baby song, but, you know, it's a different baby song. Toad! I'm sorry, Toad. I didn't mean to kill you. That was my bad. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Honestly, here's the thing. This is a mod. There's a good chance if I do this, I would be the first person to beat this game on gory hard mode if I do it. I'm not saying I will, but like, it's not an impossible chance that it would be the first one. Okay, so let's be careful. Over here. No. Just ever so slightly. Okay, didn't do it. That's fine. That's fine. Give me you. Camera, 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 camera. Toad deserves death sometimes. Toad's done a lot more than you realize. The crimes he's committed, you don't even want to know. There we go. You. Give me you. Come on, give me you. Fuck. Tiny bit of blood and cough. Body sore, and I don't want to lie down, but I think I will move. You probably... Blood in the cough is not good. I can't give you medical advice, but I can tell you to just be careful and take care of yourself, because that's probably not pleasant. I've probably been there, but I also, you know... I know myself, I wouldn't go to the hospital, but I would always recommend everyone else to. Because... Take care of yourself, but... Do what makes you feel better, I suppose. God damn it. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. No, 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 no. Just don't. You don't need to run. Just. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Dry wheezy cough. I suspect it did a little damage. Not the worst you've ever been. You're a fucking... I almost called you a sick moron. I don't even know what that means. I just thought it was funny. But you've been sick before in worse ways. You should take care of yourself. Admittedly, I've been sick worse ways before. You just get over it. Once you have like peak sickness, every other sickness never is that bad relative, but it still doesn't mean it's not bad. You can't, you know, sick is always sick and is always misery. Misery, misery, misery. That's what you bring, Spider-Man. Misery, misery, misery. That's what you bring, Spider-Man. There we go. Yep, I know. Alright, let's go at it. 4 lives. I don't know you treat me the way, but I appreciate the company. You got it, sir. I probably would. Well, it depends. There's always a chance I wouldn't. You know what? Okay. While I'm here, I gotta die. Oh, I forgot. This game's a fucking troll. The lives don't give you lives. You can't get lives. You try to pick up a live, and the live just fucking like... Like it was never there. Okay, so I have to focus, but I have to like... Can't take anything for granted here. Because I'm realizing now what I'm doing here kind of fucking sucks. Come on. There we go. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't like you. You're stinky. You smell like shit. And you poopy, 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 poopy. Poopy, stinky, stinky, uh-oh, stinky, oh, stinky, uh-oh, poopy. Okay. Okay. Get ready for MIPS again, everybody. I just need to beat this one level, and then I can... I'm eating old man. That's how the song goes, right? Alright, MIPS, where the fuck are you, buddy? I'm gonna get really fucking good at MIPS clip right now. Not that I need to. It's not a useful life skill, but I'm about to get real solid on MIPS. I shouldn't say that. They don't take that out of context. Okay, where the fuck is MIPS? Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, God, dude, just do your dive move. Wow, I just fucking punched him. Alright, let's go, MIPS. You're coming with me, buddy. I just love how, like, fucking defeated... MIPS has big fucking feet, first of all. But how defeated he looks. He doesn't protest, he doesn't do anything, he just sits there while you hold him. Mario's not even that much bigger. But, like, you know. Also, I love how in Super Mario 64 DS, the very start of the game forces you to do a MIPS. It's like, what do you mean? You're making us do MIPS at the start of the game. Also, you have to wonder how someone found out about doing this skip. Like, what fucking freak of nature was like, what if I catch MIPS but don't take them and then use them to... I can use them to clip, do multiple doors and skip all this. Who came up with this first? Like, what kind of fucking monster learned how to do this? Thank you. Wow, I didn't even have to go through the door. I just did it. That was a peak MIPS clip right there, dude. But it is unfathomable sometimes for me to be like, how the fuck do any of these speedrunners learn any of this shit? Because it seems like... crazy. Alright, 30 stars up, I know. Well, that was quick. That was much quicker than previously. It's almost as if when you practice things, you get better at them. Okay, so I need to walk forward if I want to do that, and then I gotta do that this again. Then I gotta do that, and then just stay right in the middle. And I stay right in the middle. Sorry, he just wiggles around. We just move Mario, and he won't like stay still in the way. Like he just goes farther than you expect, and he just won't do it. That's my own fault, but okay, let's log in. Gotta move forward. Then you gotta... oh, fuck. But not that forward. Oh! And I don't want to get any more stars because it kind of feels... like, you don't want to do a 17-star speedrun. That doesn't feel as good as a 16-star speedrun. It just doesn't. Like, you kind of have to do it 16 stars and just avoid the extras because then you just feel bad. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Sometimes he just don't... sometimes he doesn't do the thing you want him to do. Alright, gets ready for MIPS again, I guess. If I can... I don't know why, but I feel like as if I can get past the intro to this level, I feel like the actual level won't be that bad. Even though I haven't done it yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, just right there. Nope. That's gonna do... oh my... what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? My fucking god, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was lying actually when I said that this would be easier than the... oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. I might have to go the other way for this. No, go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I'm not dead. I almost did it. Like, almost. Hey, man. Goomba, you want to, like, jump? Want to jump for me? Thank you. Jump to death. Jump to death. Okay, and I'm going to go this way. And then look this way. Okay, can I... yeah, they're all dead, so I can take my time a little bit. I almost did it previously, but it seems like a very bad way of doing this. But admittedly, the way I'm currently trying to do this also feels like a bad way of doing this. Okay, so if I look around... oh, man. If I could do a triple jump, I could potentially do that, but... I mean, that's easier said than done, ain't it? Is there no way of just, like, doing, like, a... I don't want to crush myself. Crush my cock with a rock, you must, but... Get up there. Okay, that might... you know, that might be the way of doing this. Gotta fucking strategize for the stupidity, yo! That's... I mean, that might be a bad idea. This might be a terrible idea. I need to be on there long enough for me to gain enough footing to jump. Man. Like, that's all I need, is I need to gain enough footing to jump. Okay. Oh, shit. Shaitan. Mario just... Okay, no, 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 no. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know what's right. Here's the thing. I don't know what I don't know what else is up here. And you gave me a life. Thank fuck you. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my... Okay, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? What do you mean? Do I have to... Okay, I have to, like... I've got to, like, wall jump? Is what you're saying? Can I? Can I wall jump? On... Yes, I can. Oh, I can't do this. Nope. Oh my god. Ah! What do they fucking expect from me? I know I said I lock... There's a chance that I might not be able to do this in any span of, like, reasonable amount of time. And I don't want to say that to be, like, harsh against myself or against the challenge, but, like, what the fuck? Maybe wall jumps aren't that hard. Maybe I can do that. Maybe it's fine, actually. Okay. Beautiful. You're dead. Fuck you. Although this bully here is going to annoy me because he's not dead, like the other one was. Time for MIPS. Again, I can't literally play this all night. But I do want to do this, so there's a chance I might end it into a part 3 at some point. I went all the way over to unlocking MIPS. Surely I can beat one goddamn level, right? Surely. Don't call me Shirley, but surely. Oh, damn, okay. But my fucking god, it only gets harder, man. I just like, oh, there's no way it's gonna get harder than that, but no. Actually, yeah, it only gets harder. If I do it, though, I'm gonna be like a fucking, like, god. Okay, MIPS, let's do this. You're my friend now. Do 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 do. I locked the fuck in. Okay. Rest. Thanks, artist. Have a good night. Don't try not to get worse. God, that's not what I wanted. I'll see whatever I do next. It won't be the dirt eating stream though. That's not yet. The dirt's kind of expensive. Ironically, one of my more expensive stream ideas is eating dirt. Because edible dirt is expensive. One day. My dreams will come true. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, take care. For real. Come on. Beautiful. I do love Mario's little, like, weird... Like, he kicks his legs out. He walks like John Lennon in that one photo. When he's carrying MIPS. He's just... bow-legged. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting real good at MIPS. I don't need to. It's happening. Wait, wow, what's my jump button? I was like, what button is the jump again? Ah, fuck. Yeah, I wasn't moving quickly enough. I wasn't ready. Okay. If I do this, and then I just go for it. Oh, okay. And then just... Oh, fuck. Again, once I get over there, I have ideas of what to do. It's just... To be frank, it's... I don't want to be frank, but it's frankly just not easy. I had such a good setup to, like, try without any enemies distracting me, and then I ruined it. Like, it's hard enough without enemies, and then I gloriously managed to kill all the enemies, and then I still have to struggle. Okay. If I can get all the enemies to fucking kill themselves, that'd be great. Nope. Nope. No! Sorry, I'm getting I don't know if you noticed this, I'm getting just a little bit excited over this. You know, Just a little bit heated, maybe, is the term that some people would use. I wouldn't use that term, but some people would use it. Okay. Over there. I didn't press that button. My finger wasn't even on the controller to press that button, but it did the button. I almost wonder if it is my controller's fucked up and there's some weird input thing, or if it literally is like a part of the hard mode where it will do that to you to fuck you over. And I'm dead again. God fucking damn it. Alright, Mips, let's see you one more time. I'll give it like another 2 tries before I call it quits and come back another day. We'll see. We'll see. Don't you believe in me? I believe in myself, but not everyone else does. Okay, you fucker. Fucking idiot. You fucking clodhopper. This way. Nope. Ah, you fucker. Dude, I can't lock the fuck in. It's not happening. My locking mechanism is broken, dude. It's broken. Okay. Ah, fuck, it wasn't close enough. Hey, Toad. Can I punch? No, I'm not gonna punch Toad. I know it, Toad. Assuming I don't hit Toad by accident because he's a fragile little wallflower, I'm gonna keep him alive because he's a friendly little face in my scary world. Okay. Where are you going, Mipsy? Don't you know that you're the name of an architecture for assembly language that they probably use while coding this? Is why they called you that. Your little reference to coding, because there are a bunch of fucking nerds made these games. I can't believe I'm playing a game made by fucking nerds. That's so fucking weird. Who would do that? I mean, that's silly. Ah. Hey, bun boy. Nope. No. Okay. No. If I can, just go back to the other hallway. I'm better at the other hallway. Just run this way. Go this way. Go that way. Go this way. Go that way. Go right there, and then just watch me work my special Mipsy magic. And fucking fuck it up. Okay, there we go. I'm like fucking mastering this. Ah, nice ass cooling. Nope. 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 So Mario has to be falling when he does it to dive. It didn't occur to me until now that that's what you have to do. There we go. Oh, it's very interesting, actually, the logic behind how... It's very logical once you realize it, but if you don't know it, it's like, I'm kind of confused. I feel like... But if there's logical rhyme and reasoning to it, it does mean you can kind of figure it out through intuitiveness versus, like, having it to be spelled out to you, which is nice. Okay. Nope, too bad. That was not good. Get here, Mipsy. Can I just, like, bash Mips's head in a little bit? Like, I'm not saying I want to, but, like, is it possible? Can I just do that? It's interesting that they didn't murder Mips. Because you figured they would have. I don't know, like... Maybe they were hoping people would do 16-star speedruns of this game. Like, maybe they were, like, in their minds were like, huh, people are going to want to do that, right? So let's keep that in. We won't let you murder Mips, even though this is the Gore mod, where we let you murder everybody. Because Mips is too important to the canon. God damn it. Okay, come on, Mips. No. See, now my Mips is screwy. Yeah, maybe this should be the last try. Clearly, I'm getting worse at it. Okay. This way. Okay. Up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get him. This way. Go through. I love how, like, perfectly it works. Like, there's not even flaws with the MIPS clipping. There's no real glitches. I mean, there's obviously a glitch, but there's not, like... It just works. As Todd Howard once said, it just works, and it's kind of incredible for that fact. I guess you can't bring MIPS upstairs. I was almost wondering if you could clip into, like, the top staircase. If anyone's ever tried. I'm assuming people must have tried, right? There's no way people haven't tried that. There we go. I'm trying to bring it all the way up so you don't have to do these levels. Because logically that would be faster, right? But I would assume that's not possible. Nope. Nice. Okay. God, that's always scary. That's never not scary to me. There's momentum. Nice! Fuck you, you Goomba motherfucker, you slut. The Goomba's a slut. That's not a problem, it's okay, you can be a slut, but he is one. I just wanted to let you know that. It's important for me that you know that. And he's also dead. Ah, fuck. He'd want you to know that. He's alive now. And I'm alive again. So it's irrelevant that we were dead, but it's okay. Why? For a second I was like, I'm feeling good about this. Okay. No! Okay, one more try of doing this. One more try of doing this. One more try. One more try. Can I do this? Can we do this? No. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, no. Well, at the very least, MIPS is unlocked ostensibly permanently. Which means, when we come back to this, I can try to beat that single level. Which is all I need. Love is all you need. Beating that level is all I need. But, that will be it for now, because it's been like 3.5 hours. I'm tired. That was Mario 64, the Gore mod. Hard mode mod, again. And again, we didn't make startling amounts of progress, but it's a hard mod. It's hard mode. It's fucking Kaizo 64, basically. Maybe not that much. I'm sure some people have this a lot easier. It's a little rough, but I'm getting better, and it's fun. It is fun. Because if it's not fun, why bother? Have a good night, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.